gutters and installed Leaf Filter. With Leaf Filter, you'll never have to clean out your gutters again.
Wait, never again?
Never again. Because Leaf Filter's surgical-grade stainless steel micro mesh is fine enough to block even tiny debris like pine needles and pollen while still letting rainwater flow through. Leaf Filter works so well, it's backed by a lifetime warranty. Plus, when you go to leafilter.com/block, you'll get a free gutter inspection and up to 30% off.
Wow. So no more climbing that ladder.
How do I sign up?
To get this special radio offer, go to leafilter.com/block for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leafilter.com/block for up to 30% off. leafilter.com/block.
Right now, when you walk into a Burlington, you're walking into deals on top of deals during our Oh Wow Winter Clearance event. That's main character energy.
Wow.
Find tons of markdowns up to 70% off other retailers' prices on clearance items. Because at Burlington, the deals aren't the only thing turning heads. Save at our Oh Wow Winter Clearance event now. Seriously, with these savings, why shop anywhere else?
Burlington Deals Brands Wow.
Styles and selection vary by location.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go.
All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning storm pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. We're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real fast, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
Now.
Right now.
Now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning stone pimp. Straight limping, wounds from drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling like a villain. Balloon filling, whack MC killing. The fine hoe drilling with the $1 million talent and the 10-cent brain.
Been gone too long, too much cocaine.
But now that I'm back on the block, I'm ready to rock left to right all night. My game's tight, I wish you might take a bite out of this hip. Toxic, melodic, product, fresh from the heart.
Welcome.
Be the largest,
Welcome.
hardest, smartest.
This is Senning Show. My name's John Senning. His name is Dizzy. You know, find a way, would you, to interact with us. 800-771-1025. Hit us up on social media at The John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, theboneonline.com, and the Bone app. We like to push people to YouTube. It's easier. I mean, it's for videos. Go there, look up 1025 The Bone. You'll see that we're live. Click on it, and then you'll be in the room, joining the 100-plus people that are already in there to kick off the show right on the dot. I wanted to start peeking for people that I did not recognize. Rusty Bush 88. Is that
That has to be new.
Yeah, I feel like I would have. I feel like I would have noticed Rusty Bush 88 if I had seen it before. So shout out to Rusty Bush 88. You are the newcomer of the day. Diz, how is your comfortability level out there with the cold? Because I don't know if you know, when you woke up today, that was the warmest it's going to be today. It is only going to get progressively colder for roughly the next 24 hours plus.
Not really a fan so far. When I came to the studios, when I got out the car, wasn't terrible, but I do know I had to coach later.
Is there like a temperature? I know these Florida boys, they be sissies. Is there a temperature that is too cold to play soccer in?
Not for me here. I don't believe so. If, we're a different, state or up north more, yes, but no, we're still going to have it today. It's supposed to drop to the 50s, right?
Yeah, I think tonight, I saw a chart right before we went on the air. I mean, it started off around 60-something, and then I think it's probably going to be, mid to lower 50s by the time you get there tonight. And the thing that's blowing my mind, I saw my buddy Mike's weather page post about it. He's trying to get a group of people to go up to the panhandle of Florida because they are now pretty much ready to lock it in that the most northern ports or parts of Florida could be in for snow. There could be snow in Florida. Let me see. I thought I had a story. A cold front that's going to come through in the morning hours on Thursday with a few windows. Skies will be clear, but snow in Florida 2 years in a row. Yes, 2 models, which we frequently rely on, suggest that snow is increasingly likely in the Florida Panhandle in North Florida this weekend, which, snow, that may be. I think it'd be fun to see it. Like, it'd be.
When was the last time you saw snow?
I was thinking, dude, it's funny you asked that. I was just thinking that before I walked in, trying to remember the last time I physically saw snow. We went to Denver. We went to Denver like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And we went up to the mountains, and I believe that was the last time I laid my eyes on snow. And there wasn't even tons of it. It was just around.
Yeah.
But I think that was the last time that I saw snow.
Yeah, I think mine was 2019.
Oh, yeah. It's for the novelty of it, it's fun and all. I will say, it's funny because I've said this to a couple people today, and most people I meet and tell this to share the opinion with you, because I feel so alive. Like, I feel like I'm operating at my optimal performance when it is cold like this. Maybe it's because I'm a bigger man, the beard, the hair, just everything feels like I'm meant to be in colder weather like this. And tomorrow maybe I'll be changing my tune, because once you get below 40 degrees, S gets real.
Yeah, Monica was sharing your love for the cold.
Yeah.
She's like, I got to put on these clothes.
Yeah.
I got to get a fire going and stuff like that. I was like,
well, she's got
you
a
and John
fireplace.
have a lot in common.
Well, she's got a fireplace, which is a boss move, and I wish I had a fire. We have outdoor fire pits, but
I think that's almost better.
Outdoor?
Yeah.
It is, but there's something too, and I don't know how many times a year you get to use it, but if you've got a real deal fireplace in your home that you can kind of snuggle by the fireplace.
My parents have one. When I used to live with Wyatt, we had one, but we never used it because we were afraid there's probably critters and stuff just living up there. It's been not used for years.
You're probably right, but it's going to be cold, so buckle up. For those that hate it, I apologize. For those that thrive on it, like myself, congratulations. We're going to get a little cold spell, and I'm absolutely here for it. We did talking about. Because I know Monica likes to run in the cold, and she makes her plans to run. And I promise you, I'm not going to be like workout guy talking about working out all the time. But today was my first real workout class at Elevate. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous. Beforehand, I was worried, and it went great. But what I was ultimately getting at was we did a big chunk of it outside.
But that must have been nice.
It was nice, and we had to carry these weights all the way across the parking lot, down, back up, and down around. So that was nice and very, very chilly. But I think I'm going to be able to do this. I think I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think this schedule and this lifestyle might just end up working for me.
I believe that you're going to lean into it because, even before I told you, Danielle was asking me.
Yeah.
Between the break, I was like, is he really going to do it?
Yeah.
I think he is. He seems like he's committed to this, to at least going through it and seeing what it takes him to. But I think you're going to hate it once that hot weather comes back.
Yeah,
and
that
then
is.
You're dragging stuff across a hot parking lot with the asphalt just raising. Oh, man.
Well, the good news is hopefully by the time it gets that hot again, I'll be mildly physically fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like right now, if I was starting in 110 degree, 120% humidity with this little bit of fluff on my bones, I think I'd be pretty damn miserable out there. But
do you think you would have quit?
No, not at this point.
No, but I mean, if it was hot when you started, do you think you would have done that once and 98-degree weather with humid temperature and go, this is dumb.
I don't think so. I think it's also still too early. It's too early to tell. And it's nice because, hypothetically at this point, there's a chance, probability that I'm going to go on the cruise. So it's always nice to have something to look forward to and work towards when you first start working out. So that helps the whole process as well. But I'm going to be hurting tomorrow. I did movements. That's the thing you don't realize, like how many movements and parts of your body that you just never work. Like I'm doing things that I've like working out and moving my body in ways that it's possible I've never ever done in my entire life, which is probably good.
That's good because that's how you're going to get the best workout. It's like yesterday when I went, it was like the side of my abdomen and stuff. You're working out.
Trying to get those sea gutters for the cruise.
Sea gutters. Yeah. I'm trying to be like you because I feel like by the cruise you're going to be 6-pack Senning.
Dude, I don't even know if I'm built to have a 6-pack.
Everyone is.
I think every other time I've tried to get fit in my life, my idea was like cut. Like, get on the treadmill, get on the elliptical, cut out the carbs, like just lose weight. And this time around, I'm just going about it differently. Like my eating is clean, but I'm not trying to necessarily lose a bunch of weight.
Do you know what I envision?
I just want to bulk up. Oh yeah, let me see. Dude,
that's what I think you're gonna look like.
Dude, that means a lot. And that's probably the dream right there.
Yes.
His 6-pack maybe a little defined. That's Kevin Nash from Magic Mike, isn't it? Did you have that ready to go? Or did you just think of it?
I just thought of it because I remember seeing that photo like randomly. Conan was showing it once, and I thought in my head when you were talking about it, they go, he's going to look like that photo of Kevin Nash.
That would be something else. Also one of my favorite wrestlers, big sexy Kevin Nash, a.k.a. Diesel, one half of the Outsiders. I love Kevin Nash, and I loved him in Magic Mike as well. Hell of a film.
You actually did watch it?
Oh, yeah. I did. I watched it with Danielle, but I did watch it.
Both of them.
There's 3, but yeah.
Oh, there's 3?
Yeah.
There's a trilogy of Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Damn. And you watched all 3?
Yeah, the third one I want to say
did you watch it in order like when it came out or like one time you're like, we got to watch?
No. We watched the first one when it came out, and then we watched the second one shortly after it came out, and then we watched the third one shortly after it came out. Dude, the third one, though, out of all the ones that you could potentially like, the third might be it because it's got
black guys.
Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek is very horny and sexual, and she's kind of like the love interest of Channing Tatum in the third one.
Who's your favorite Magic Miker?
It's got to be Channing. I mean,
really?
The dude's a stud. He knows how to dance, and he was, I believe, supposedly really a stripper in Tampa. Remember, I'm the one who learned you to the fact that Dylan was
a Gaither.
Who? Channing
Tatum, yeah.
And that Dylan was the basis for the strip club DJ in the movie Magic Mike that was played by Fluffy, right? In the movie,
yes.
Was he played by Fluffy?
I didn't see it, but I think that's what
Fluffy
he said,
was in the movie. So what do you know? Yeah, it's really like it's like knowing your history, man.
Yeah.
It's less about watching a horny, potentially gay movie and more about learning the history of Tampa Bay. And if you're gonna live here and you're gonna be a figure here, you need to know your roots and you need to know about Magic Mike and Channing Tatum and how they started. They were here long before we were.
So you're saying I'm not a true Tampa citizen because I've never watched a minute of that show, and it's not. No, you like to make fun of me. It's not a gay thing. It's just.
I don't know why.
It's not a gay thing.
I don't know why you're winking when you say that, but it's it doesn't need to be a gay thing. I mean, you're also you're a dance guy. So from the perspective of you appreciating dance, I think you'd be able to appreciate some of the moves that Channing Tatum bust out in the.
Stripping's not dancing. Let's get that.
Oh well, you've never seen it. No. I would say that the moves that he does in this movie would be appreciated and respected by a dancer.
I just imagine it's a lot of like remember Pretty Ricky?
Yeah.
Florida. It's just like a lot of
No. Super choreographed,
really?
Intricate dances. Like Channing Tatum.
He can dance.
He can dance.
He can dance. I'll give him that. He was in the first Step Up and stuff.
Yeah. What am I doing here? Trying to sell Magic Mike to another
that
grown man.
I'm
so sorry. Especially on the heels of our discussion yesterday about the Heated Rivalry show. I don't know what the hell's going on. Big news when it comes to friend of the show. Ye Mystic crew of Gasparilla announced today that former Tampa Bay Lightning friend of the show, friend of us, Patty Maroon, will lead the 2026 Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade as Grand Marshal. The 3-time Stanley Cup champion with the Bolts, Maroon, known as the Big Rig, will lead the parade down Bayshore on January 31st. The Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade consists of 120 units, 109. What are units? 120 units, including 109 parade floats, 68 crews, 6 marching bands, dignitaries, and the infamous Ye Mystic crew of Gasparilla. We were talking off the air about possibly calling Pat. I did not ask him if he would come on the show. I don't know for a fact that he would answer the call, but since he is in the news today, I believe he's out of town. This could end up being anticlimactic, but I'm going to attempt to call one Pat Maroon right now on the air and see if he'll give us an exclusive about being the Grand Marshal. But you said it before the show, and you're right. When you're somebody like him, you probably don't answer calls from strange numbers.
No.
It's a St. Louis number, by the way.
Clearly never seen Magic Mike. He's not a Tampa guy.
I heard something. All right, I'm gonna mess with him. I'm gonna try at least if he picks up.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I'm gonna leave him a message.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hello, this is Sam Sanchez with the Ye Mystic crew of Gasparilla. Hi, Patrick. We've been looking through your social media, and we were initially very excited to have you as the Grand Marshal, but it has come to our attention some of your activities and behavior with a local radio program that makes us very, very concerned about being associated with you. We saw your feet being soaked in ranch, and that was a bit of a problem for us, Patrick. If you could please give us a call back at your earliest convenience so we can discuss the future of your position with the parade. 727-579-1025. God bless and have a great day.
Did all that and gave the wrong number.
Yeah. What?
We don't have the 727.
Oh,
800.
I don't think he was going to call us back either way, but I'm going to text him and let him know that we called. But still very, very cool. The crew also announced that 2 Tampa police officers will be this year's honorary community heroes, Jason Sokowski and Caleb Gerard. Have you ever done like Gasparilla proper? Like, have you ever?
Of course.
Oh, you have?
When I used to go with my cousin JoJo, and they had this big crew. We'd get a parking lot. This guy named Moose would rent out the parking lot.
Not the Moose.
No, not Moose from here. And we would have drinks, pre-drink. There would be a barbecue there, and then we'd head out with what's called the Juke Wagon. The Juke Wagon is just a big red wagon where we had big speakers on, and we just play our own music.
Are you doing this year? Like, is this a thing?
They probably will be. I don't think they've missed a year for honestly, since my teens. So they'll probably be out there. I don't know if I will, because I've kind of missed the whole let me walk around and get drunk.
It's a lot. So I think I've done it proper one time. Yeah. And I don't know how many years ago it was, but we had a friend, I think it was when we were working at Ruby's, and they lived I think they had a friend who lived right down in there where we could go to this person's house, park at their house, pregame there. I remember we started drinking at what feels like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
It was like a very, very early drinking event, which I'm not normally. If I start drinking before a time that most of the time I wouldn't even be awake by, that's usually a recipe for disaster for me. So I've been to certain tailgates. We used to go to the homecoming game up at Central Michigan up in Michigan. We would go to those games and start drinking at 6 a.m. Not a good recipe for me.
Yeah. And then we carry the backpacks that you carry water in.
Oh, yeah.
For
you
hiking,
fill those with booze?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember it being very early in the day and me being like, I'm done. I'm toast. I can't go anymore. So one year it was really funny because it was before I even ended up going officially. But one year by complete chance, not knowing much about the area at the time, I was working for the radio station down in Sarasota, and I got tickets to go see George Strait and Reba McEntire at what was then the Amalie Arena or whatever the hell it was called, now the Benchmark. And so I invited my parents, and we got a hotel right next the whatever that hell is, the one right next to Benchmark.
Okay, yeah.
What the hell is it? It starts with an E. I don't know. Either way, it's the one right next to it. And we book this, and we're going to this concert. No, it's not the Edison. It's not the. Is it Embassy? Maybe it's Embassy.
Embassy. It's
Maybe
Embassy.
It's Embassy. So it's at the Embassy, and so we book a hotel. We were living in Brandon, so my parents were coming. My parents came up, and we were staying in a hotel for the night and going to see George Strait. They put that concert was on the day of Gasparilla, and none of us had any clue until we showed up that day. And when we showed up to go to the concert to check into the hotel, the lobby of the hotel was just hundreds and hundreds of wasted ass people. I mean, the Gasparilla proceedings had flooded into the hotel, and I feel like that night we got a pretty good look at like the aftermath of Gasparilla, and that's probably the second closest I've ever come to actually being. It sounds fun to like go to somebody's house who's right there along the parade route, or maybe try to do it from a boat. Like there are other ways I would like to experience Gasparilla one day. I don't know if it's going to be this year, but
I feel like the boat would suck because you're kind of just stuck. There's so many boats that get out there. I mean, it'd be cool to jump from boat to boat, but like, I don't know. I feel like that would suck.
Yeah, I don't know. I like being on a boat though.
That is true.
What's up with Sexy Mark? Does he go down there into the mix on Gasparilla?
I imagine from Gasparilla he kind of stays away.
The professionals probably do. Well, also I say
he
the
probably
professionals
rents out a lot.
Yeah,
but he doesn't. I imagine go out there.
I love the idea of having a boat and doing all that stuff. And I mean, I've driven boats before. Being in those situations, like I think about the boat parades, with the Bucks and Lightning and Gasparilla and stuff, seems very hard to maneuver through that many people in a pretty tight area. I don't know how many boat accidents or how many people bump into each other any given year on Gasparilla, but I think just to get in and out of there, you probably have to be a fairly skilled boater and know what the hell you're doing.
Oh, 100%. It's funny you say that because I remember way back when he brought it up for Reggae Rise Up, we couldn't get you on that boat.
Yeah, well, is that true?
Yes.
But here's the other
You
thing.
said you enjoy being over there.
Yeah, see, that's what I was going to say is that depending on who I'm seeing at Rise Up, like I'm normally a lot of times right up on the rail and right in front of the stage. So because of that, for other concerts that I would be more mildly interested in, I'd like to experience it from the water. But I think I do remember that year and really wanting to see somebody specifically, and that's why. Are you sure I was invited on the boat?
Yes, 100%. Because we were even we brought jet skis to pick you up.
Oh,
because
we
were like,
fun.
You're like, maybe if there's a way to do both, and we're like, absolutely. He's bringing the jet skis, so we could just meet you at the side. You hop on like an action movie, and we bring you over.
I also didn't know much at that point. I had never met Sexy Mark. You and I were probably.
I never met Sexy Mark.
I was probably barely.
That was the first time I met him.
I was probably barely acquainted with you. I'm like, what am I going to do on a boat with these jabronis? I don't know.
I think that's what it more was. You're like, Dizzy guy.
Yeah.
This guy said he's not going to last here. The station.
I don't know if it was that. I'm just, the more you get to know me, the more you can tell I'm a creature of habit, and I'm a creature of comfort. I like what I like, and I know what I like, and I like to do things that are known to me. I try to get out of my comfort zone when I can, but that was just not a day that I was willing to take the high seas with the crew.
What if he brings it this year to Rise Up? Do you think he can get you on?
Depending on the day, yes, because this year is it falls on an interesting weekend because Carmen's wedding's on Saturday.
A Reggae Rise Up
yes.
weekend?
Yes.
I didn't do the math on that.
I told you that. I did. Well,
don't remember
we
that.
told you that because it's the night that the De La Soul is there.
I don't remember De La Soul being told. Oh, I do because Drew was in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually have friends coming into town from up north because it's also the night of Zach Bryan at Raymond James.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yes.
A lot of luminaries shaking and moving and things going on in Tampa Bay that weekend. So I think my plan is this year. I know we broadcasted last year, and maybe if something comes up with the right sponsor, maybe we could still do something. We were having talks of like trying to do a Bone Zone or something at Rise Up where we'd like have our own bar and set up and kind of like what they have at the tailgate, like that bar setup that kind of let it be ours through, our partners at Anheuser-Busch and all of that. I don't know if it'll ever come to fruition, But if we don't do that, might just take that Friday off of Rise Up so we can properly enjoy the day that day.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'll tell you this off air. It's about Rise Up with us.
Oh, yeah. And Thursday night is Cypress Hill, which I definitely want to be out there for. And
wow, that would be pretty interesting.
Friday will be, probably a little bit hazy based on Cypress Hill on a Thursday.
It used to be Thursday was a rare time they would be like, we have a Thursday thing too. Now it's just a regular thing, right?
It's just in there. And it used to be smaller bands just to kind of get everybody going. I think they even called it some sort of like
pre-Rise
night
Up
party or something. And now it is just, I think last year when they brought in Sting and Shaggy on that Thursday night, I think they were kind of like, okay, we're doing it big. And now the Thursday night, arguably the biggest night. Slightly Stupid in Cypress Hill on Thursday night.
Before this was announced, are Thursdays usually the better day for people who don't want big crowds?
For
or
sure.
Is
Absolutely.
It's because I imagine everyone's working. It's not that you have to really be committed.
Yeah, I would say looking at the lineup, it is quite arguable that Thursday night has the best lineup. But now there's far less bands because it starts later in the day. But you've got Slightly Stupid, Cypress Hill, and Pepper as your three headliners on Thursday night, which they're normally Cypress Hill, obviously first time doing Rise Up in Florida at least. So that's going to be, I would imagine, a little more packed than it normally is. But Friday, Yellow Wolf, who I know you love, our guy Dylan Catrone is on Friday as well.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that we get to check back in with Dylan Catrone. I've been following him on social media. He's temporarily moved to Nashville. He's like in an Airbnb with like songwriters. So he's in Nashville, like writing new music, and he's constantly posting new stuff. So it'll be really cool to see what kind of set he's got that Friday at Rise Up.
Yeah, I imagine he'd come back on and hang out. He looked like he loved hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Also, that mustache he has grows like weeds. Because he was here baby-faced, week later.
I want a mustache, dude. I want a mustache. No,
like
this
a
mustache,
thick one
dude.
like him, yeah.
Like, everybody, I go out and be like, oh, it's a beautiful beard. You got a great beard. And I love it. I take good care of it. It's a thing. It's a passion project of mine. But you see those guys that got those rugged Dale Earnhardt, Burt Reynolds style mustache. And it's just, I'm so envious. Like my hair on my upper lip, it doesn't even feel like mustache hair.
Yeah.
Like those mustaches that you see, those are thick. They look like the bristles of a brush you'd clean tires with or something.
Which is insane. These
are just little fine. Like when I go to the barber, I have to tell him, do not touch my upper lip. Do not touch the mustache, because sometimes you'll go and they'll give you like a tight little, I don't know, like a Latino mustache or something, whatever you call it. There's a real little pencil thin guy, and I can't live that life. I got major mustache envy.
Yeah, that's more of a white man thing.
What, the mustache?
Yeah, brothers don't care about that. We want it nice and thinned
I'm
out
trying to
and
think of the
lined up.
Oh, that's a great fun question. Greatest black mustache, a black stash, if you will. Greatest black mustache of all time.
Damn, that's a good question.
I can't one's not even popping into my head off the top of my. Oh, dude, Clubber Lang. Dude, the dude
that was pretty good.
The 30. He made the list of the 35 manliest mustaches of all time. So that that's pretty good. He's the one that. Dude, look at that stash. I mean, that's still not quite. Burt Reynolds-esque, but it's.
What about Lionel?
That's pretty damn much.
Lionel's not bad.
Yeah, that is, and it also looks well coiffed. So it would probably be. Oh, dude, here's old school Denzel rocking a stash. I don't think I've ever seen. Yeah, it's very interesting. I know you have a knack for pointing out differences amongst races, and I think big bushy mustaches may be more of a white person thing. And
it definitely is.
I never. Oh, Carl Weathers is that guy's name, by the way.
Oh yeah,
he was the one who. You
didn't know that?
He's
I thought you were just saying it as like.
I think I did or I didn't. I probably did. But either way,
he's the Reading Rainbow guy.
He's the.
Just kidding.
He's he's probably at the top of my list. Ving Rhames got a mustache. He seems like he should.
I feel like he had one.
Ving Rhames mustache. Where the hell has Ving Rhames been? He's alive, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude. When
he's in the Mission Impossible movies, I feel like that's the only thing he does now. He just waits till those movies come out. He goes, all right, I'll do one movie a year.
When he's got a stash, he's got a damn fine stash. We have some calls coming in. They better all be the best black stashes in the world. Senning Show, you're live on the air. It's baby Friday, by the way. Shout out to SBK. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this?
Sweet. Brent.
What up?
Hey, did you guys already take Burt Reynolds for the blackest mustache?
No. Thank you. I'm going to take that as that was a joke. Do you think it was a joke? Or do you think...
Does he mean, like... No, because he doesn't have black... Does he have black hair?
Well,
do you think like that?
I mean, yes, I think that's what he meant. But I don't know if it was a joke or if he thought that's what we meant. We meant African-American gentlemen with the biggest, best mustaches. Not the blackest mustaches on a man. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Dan.
Dan, what up? Dan the man.
I was going to say Richard Pryor.
Oh, Richard Pryor
that's a good one.
did
That's
have
a good one.
Great stash.
That's a great pick. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, man. Very flammable, too.
Yeah.
That is...
Thank you, guys. You have a good day.
Yeah,
you too, man.
Good call. Good one. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this?
Hey, what's up? It's Frank.
Frank?
Yep.
What up, Frank?
Hey, man, I was just calling about the black mustaches.
What do you got?
Hey, so Sergeant, I don't know his real name, but Sergeant Dokes from the original Dexter.
Oh, that's a hell of a reference, and you nailed it. You'd never watched Dexter, right?
No, I tried the first episode. Didn't really get into it.
It took
you gotta go back and give it a chance.
You do.
And that is arguably that's better than Sopranos, bro.
Well, I'm not going to argue that because I agree because I didn't really get into The Sopranos. Some people's heads just exploded, but I love Dexter, and I think you're right. Dokes had a hell of a mustache. Good call, dude.
It's a good mustache, but is it a great one?
It's thick.
Is it? I'm looking at the photos. It doesn't look that thick, to be honest.
Shout out to TM Powell. Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon has
a good one.
Has a great mustache.
Good one.
Dude, Danny Glover. Dude, the fact that the phone lines are fully blown up, not a single line free to talk about black mustaches. Not black mustaches, but mustaches on a black man. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this?
Yeah, it's Will from Plant City. I got two of them.
All right,
real quick.
lay them on me.
All right, so I got Steve Harvey for greatest American mustache.
Dude,
how did we not even think of that?
That's first ballot Hall of Fame.
Listening the whole time.
Dude, first
yelling
ballot,
at your radio.
First ballot Hall of Fame black mustache.
Okay, second thing. I'd like to be the first person to enter into the contest for JoJo's hotel or JoJo's cruise room.
You're looking to get into the cabin?
Yeah. What are we doing? I mean, I heard you guys talking about that tattoo of Danielle the other day. I'll tattoo JoJo all day.
Bro, what's her name?
Will.
Will, you're cooking right now, man.
Dude.
That's a great idea.
That's a good way to start.
Well,
I will
I'm
say,
23, man, and I'm young, and I hear you guys talking about nobody wants to do stuff.
You're 23?
Yes, sir. I love you guys. I've been listening about 5-6 years now.
Oh, damn. Now a 23-year-old. I don't know, how Joj would feel about such a young buck. How old's your cousin? He's not that young.
No, he's older. He's your age.
Oh, he is. Yeah. So I don't know. That's obviously probably not really going to happen because that's a huge thing to put another human being in a cabin with a female. So
I understand.
We'd love to do something one day with Joj, and you now are the front runner to be in it. Now that we know you'll tattoo your body. But please stay in touch and keep on listening, dude. We need you young bucks as the next generation of Bone listeners. So thank you. Tell all your friends.
Yes, sir.
You appreciate it.
Will was a cool guy. I like that guy.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, you know what we should have done? All the people we hear in the cars go, hey, you seen the billboard yet?
Yeah. Anybody seen the billboard? I need to start asking people that every time. Every time I hang up on a line, it replaces. The things that make people call will really blow your mind. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
It's Will.
Will, what up?
What's going on, man?
Not too much.
The mustache, I'm thinking Robert Downey Jr.'s character in Tropic Thunder.
Great answer. I was wondering where he was going with it.
I was too. I'm like, this guy doesn't get it either.
We got all the cool callers right now. We shouldn't take any more calls after this.
Yeah,
today.
It's only downhill from here. I'm trying to look at the exactly. Dude, you're right. It's a little thin, but it's a damn fine mustache. Good call, dude. I appreciate it. Man, who would have thought? All right, let's do a good old fashioned. It's an homage to Drew Garabo,
yes, here we go.
who taught me how to do this. We're doing a phone cleanse. Everybody, tell us your favorite black mustache.
Louis Gossett Jr. Murphy. Steve Harvey.
That's a good one. That's a
Brown.
Who Brown?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. We already heard Steve Harvey.
And Brown.
Who Brown?
Cleveland Brown.
Cleveland Brown. That's it. That is a damn fine answer. You're still a couple people here that I didn't hear yet. Anything else before I cut you loose?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy in his day had a
like
stash.
Raw Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, around that era. Thank you so much to everybody who participated in that totally unforeseen phoner that I guess we just did there. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, it is time to dig into that thing. I'm going to throw this at you. It's the biggest news of the day, and then I got something else I want to talk about that's Buccaneers related and has to do with a major player from this last season bashing the fan base of Tampa Bay. But that thing today pertains to whether or not we should be sending the military into any cities and how it might be our reality sooner than later. And I'll give you that coming up next on more Senning Show.
We're talking about black people and mustaches and how it's not a thing. I'd like to point this out. Asian guys don't really rock a beard, especially a big beard.
No, maybe they can.
Google that in the break.
Yeah, I don't. That's a great point. Like, all right, next segment.
Yeah.
Best beards on an Asian. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked to the bone. Your chance at $1,000 comes up at 2:00. So make sure you're keeping it locked. Tell your friends if they want to get some cheddar, they need to be tuned in.
Because we're on our way now. And if we see one light on, this town is going down. Now do you see what I see? This place is looking so very tasty.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real raw radio.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight.
Fair and Farah.
Tampa.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Oh yeah, come here, baby. What?
That's my big mama.
Oh God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If you made bad decisions all year and maybe even on New Year's Eve, make the right decision and hit up the Kava Social Club in downtown Bradenton. A quick drive from St. Petersburg or Tampa Bay. You got to experience the Tiki Hut out back and the most delicious kava and kratom drinks on planet Earth.
And there's something going on every day of the week for you. Tuesday, massage night. Get yourself felt up in the right way possible. All those little body parts, all massaged right. Wednesday, karaoke night. Sing your little heart out. Belt out the tune you love the most. And Thursday is trivia night. Prove you're the smartest in the room.
Get the full calendar at thekavasocialclub.com and check them out on all your social medias at Kava Social Club, and we'll see you there. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boola, baby!
Meet Zach. He's laid back, but means business about his business. Combine those, and you've got the proud owner of Florida's go-to place for cycling and community connection. That's why he banks with Mid-Florida, a local credit union who also cares just as much about the community as he does. And they gave him $300 when opening a new free business checking account, which means his financial worries have crashed and burned. Mid-Florida, your life, your money, your credit union. Insured by NCUA. 0.00% annual percentage yield. Terms and conditions apply and must be met within 6 months.
Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow, Saturday, June 13th at Raymond James Stadium with special guests Lainey Wilson and Alan Stone. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
No recycled routines, no tired excuses, new toys, new fantasies, new rules. Level up your solo game, push the couples game, or finally do the thing you obsessed over last year. Heads up, Valentine's Day is coming. You should too. Stock up now instead of panic buying gas station chocolate on February 14th. Start the year satisfied. In February, undefeated. XTC and Planet X Adult. St. Pete, Sarasota, Bradenton, Tampa.
Eligibility and results may vary.
A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible using the latest technology. Our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage Dental now for that confident smile that lasts a lifetime. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call 800-313-9966. 800-313-9966. That's 800-313-9966.
Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Right now, trade up and drive into 2026 for less. They aren't waiting. Get their best offers on new Chevys right here in the new year. They'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle. Keep the cash or use the trade up and save even more. Start 2026 behind the wheel of something new before the best are sold. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Oh, we're going to be so late for the concert at Tampa Riverwalk. We should be there by now.
I just need to stop for gas real quick. I know a cheap place down Meridian Avenue.
Are you serious? We're going to miss the show because you're driving out of the way for cheaper gas? Just use Upside.
What's Upside?
Upside is great. It's a free app that gets you cash back when you buy gas.
Wait, you mean I can get money back just for buying gas?
Yep, and it really works. I've actually made around $200 this year already. Now pull over so you can download Upside before we miss the concert.
Pulling over? You had me at $200.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back when you buy gas in Tampa. Use promo code RIVER to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. Get the Upside app and use promo code RIVER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. That's code RIVER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Offers vary by user and location at participating merchants. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
Post fans, score a one-of-a-kind Lightning football jersey with the purchase of a ticket pack to the Lightning game on Tuesday, January 20th versus the Sharks. It's the perfect attire for the Navy Federal Credit Union Stadium Series game. Go to TampaBayLightning.com/ticket packs to get yours today.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah and Farah anytime.
Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
We talked about him last break. Shout out to the homie Dylan Catrone, Bradenton's own, blowing up. Redneck hippie. It's a jam. It's a bop. Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy.
You can see it in my walk. A couple thousand on a truck just to roll some cold. You can hear it in my talk. I got some twang. Boating down the LA River.
That thing every single afternoon. We'd like to say 1:30. Sometimes we're running a little late. The second segment of the show. We like to hit the biggest news story of the day. If it's not the biggest news story, it's at least the most tantalizing or captivating. Today, this one kind of stuck out to me just because it is probably going to be a big deal if it goes down. President Donald Trump earlier today threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act in response to rising tensions between protesters and federal personnel in Minneapolis. He put up it's not a tweet or a twat for that matter, whatever I was about to say. He put up whatever you call a post on Truth Social. If the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act, which many presidents have done before me, and quickly put an end to the travesty that is taking place in that once great state. Now, it is, conspiracy theories don't only go one way. You know what I mean? Like, I think sometimes it can be perceived as maybe people that lean a little more right or the conspiracy theorist. A lot of people I've seen throughout the last couple months have insinuated that they thought this was always the plan, that things would get so out of hand that you put forth the Insurrection Act and then possibly have to cancel elections and everything that comes in between it. Whenever there is an insurrection in any state against its government, the president may, upon the request of its legislator or its governor, if the legislature cannot be convened, call into federal service, meaning the military would go in. Our military, we're not talking National Guard, the military would ultimately go into Minnesota and handle things. I don't think anybody should be hoping for that. Even if we should be hoping for things to calm down some other way before it is decided that we have to send in the federal government and the military. I just think this is just my belief, I'd say take politics out of it. That's impossible. I don't think it's a good look to have people that look like they should be fighting in Iraq walking around the streets of America.
Yes.
Take that left, right, red, blue, everybody in the middle. I don't think anybody should be rooting for people who look like they are at war walking the streets of our country, whether it be for a duty that you believe has to be handled or not. I just think it's not what we're all about, and it's not good for morale. It's not good for a million different reasons. So whatever is going to stop more military looking people, if not full-blown military, from walking the streets of this country, I think would be a good thing. He probably already has his mind made up. To me, the fact that he threatened it means he probably already has plans on doing it. But the Bone will keep you abreast on everything, breaking news going on. You have Verizon or you don't?
T-Mobile.
So that was another interesting, not saying there's a connection, but who knows what's connected in this world and what's not. The fact that Verizon was out for like 8 hours yesterday, all up and down the East Coast, definitely perked my ears up a little bit with no real reason. Verizon is apologizing, and that's all great and well. And I guess people are going to get a $20 credit if their phone went out. But
oh wow,
it's. When it happens with that many people, like I kept refreshing X last night, I would just type in Verizon and then look at the people that were tweeting, and just all of these little things in life that you don't think of. Like I saw a tweet from somebody. Sorry, I almost choked on my own vomit.
It's the workouts.
It's the workouts. Yeah, that's the protein and yogurt. But somebody said my dad is lives 2 states away, and he's not doing well. I haven't been able to get a hold of him for 8 hours. Somebody else said my dog had emergency surgery today, and I'm waiting for a call from the vet, and I don't have my phone. Those are little real world things that go awry when you don't have your phone. But my mind automatically went to, let's just say all the cell phones go out. Like, my family lives 2.5 hours away. Danielle's family lives an hour away. Like, I don't know that the average family has a plan, if you're all in different places, of like what we would do if we had no way to contact each other, because it's not really super easy to find a payphone. Maybe you can find a neighbor with a landline if they still work, but nobody's got a damn landline. I just think it's you think cell service goes down, and it sucks. We pay good money for it. Why does it go down? I go, man, it really shines a light on how disconnected to everybody we automatically would be if something major happened to all the cell service in this country.
Oh, yeah. We're just so dependent on their phones. And then, God forbid, if something happened to your phone, now you don't even have contacts that you know off the top of your head. Like, how many numbers do you know off the top of your head?
None.
You didn't even know our number for the station.
No.
We say it every day.
I don't know Danielle's number off the top of my head. I don't know. I think I might know my mom's.
Yeah.
I might know my mom's maybe off the top of my head. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, it's Sean. How you doing?
Sean, what's up, big dog?
Not too much, man. I was calling about the black mustaches.
Oh yeah, what do you got? Oh, I have one too. What do you have? I'm curious if it's the one that we had sent.
I was thinking. I'm a little older. I was thinking Isaac, the bartender from the Love Boat.
Oh, I don't think I know who that is. Isaac Love Boat.
Oh, so I am old.
Yeah, well, I mean, you are.
Yeah,
damn,
mustache.
that's a Fu Manchu. That may be the first Fu Manchu offering that we've had. So good call, dude. It is Ted Lang was his real name. And shout out to Drew Garabo, who texted in, how did nobody say Billy D. Williams? And we did a little mustache research during the break. And at certain times, Billy D. Williams did have a fine black stash, as we're calling him.
Yeah, I think I was just thinking like Star Wars Billy D, which was like a very thinner one. So it never came to my mind. But like you said, when we did the research,
there was some moments out there. I did want to. I sent you that this morning because I meant to bring that up in the first segment. We were talking about it potentially snowing in Florida, and I just went to my messages and saw, dude, if you have not seen the videos on social media of the blizzard that took place up in Benton Harbor, Michigan, I've seen some cool weather things, and I've lived through some blizzards, and I've seen some snowstorms. This looks like something that would happen in Antarctica. Like, it looks like half hurricane, half snowstorm, and I sent the video to Diz this morning, and it's just wild. Right up there by Lake Michigan, near Grand Rapids. I know you know people up there.
Have you ever? You said you've experienced something close to this.
I remember growing up and there being blizzards where it would be wild and windy. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. I mean, that looks like, this is 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
With gusts up to 90. No visibility, and it's snowing, feet an hour simultaneously.
I remember being up in Toronto, going to college up there, and something like this happening when I'm waiting for the bus. And in my head, I went, I've got to leave this place.
Yeah.
And I was still engaged with my girl at the time, and I was like, I have to convince this bitch we need to go to Florida because this is dumb.
I met a Toronto native this morning as well. I was chatting. Chatting with an old man that I met on my walk this morning, and he's from Toronto. I was like, I got a guy from Toronto too. Yeah. I know somebody from Toronto.
He like in your neighborhood?
Yeah, he's well, we were talking about the weather. That's what nothing better. I don't care. I know people out there in this world hate small talk. I would put a conversation about the weather with an elderly gentleman up there with one of the finest delicacies in life. Like, you find the right old man at the right time who wants to talk about the weather, and it's just about as carefree of a moment as you're going to find. And this guy, he wanted to talk about the weather, wanted to talk about what was too cold, what he liked, how cold it was growing up in Toronto.
What was too cold for him?
Well, I said tomorrow is going to be, tomorrow you might need to wear the parka. Because that's how I started off the combo. Because I'm a real chatter out there in the morning. I go, I said you might have to wear the snow coat tomorrow. It's going to be under 30. He's like, yeah, that's where I draw the line. Much like you. That's why I moved here from Toronto. Eh? And I said, I'm from Michigan. He goes, well, then you know what this is all about. I said, but I love it.
It's all a boot.
It's all about.
You know what this is all about.
But I love it. That being
That's insane.
that being the difference. Again, a bunch of people calling. I don't know if they all got hyped back up by the Black Stash or not.
Yeah.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, man, my name's Joe. I got Richard Roundtree, the guy who played Shaft.
Yes, that was a good one.
Wait, wasn't
the
Shaft,
original Shaft?
Okay.
The original Shaft. Yeah.
Hold on, I got to look at him to be able to prove him. Oh, yeah, that's a damn fine
Yeah,
stash.
yeah, I forgot about that.
That's a damn fine stash. Thank you, sir. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this? Thank you. Fast move show here, people. Senning Show, you're live.
Hey, what about George Jefferson?
Oh, George Jefferson did have a damn fine stash. Hold on. Stand by. Oh, yeah, that's primo. It looks like it waned over the years, but in his day, he did have Sherman Hemsley did have a damn fine stash. So thank you.
You know who actually sometimes grows a good stash and like you don't see it as much anymore? Spike on the mic.
Oh, Spike's got a
Spike when he lets it grow, he can get a caterpillar going up there, bro.
I never got a chance to bring this up, but over the break, I don't know, I must have been during Drew's time slot. You were here, I believe. And you guys went into one of the most fascinating conversations only because it's something I think anybody who knows Spike thinks about. It's his wife. Is his wife I'm just going to say what I heard on the air that day.
Yes.
Is his wife a large Asian woman?
Apparently. And the exact opposite of him. Like, from what I was told, she's very
That's what I heard.
well kept.
Yeah.
And like he's just this
dude,
dog.
I legit that day, I left my house to run to the liquor store and to probably stock up on some rum chata that I drank too much of over the break. And I remember getting to the liquor store and not getting out of my car because I was so riveted to find out what Spike's wife was really like. Because I had just come to the conclusion that Spike didn't really have a wife. And I guess not only does he have a wife, his words, not mine, she is a large Asian woman and supposedly like the sweetest woman on planet Earth.
Yes. They met, did you hear how they meet? Like they got together. It was just, they were having some sorority party and one of the ladies was like, because Spike was in a frat, he's just like, you should come. He's like, I don't have a date. And they're like, take her. And he took her and they just hit it off, I guess.
Is she mail order?
He used to joke about that. He used to say, I ordered her online.
It definitely sounds like some sort of arranged marriage at the very, very least.
Yeah, it takes a special breed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
To deal with Spike.
Dude, I would love like a mini documentary about just like one night in the life of Spike at home. Like, what is he like with his wife? What is he like when he's just at home doing nothing? You know, how does he treat her? How does she treat him? How does she deal with his ass? And everything in between.
He says things where you're just like, what? Because saying the stuff about his wife. You know he has a daughter, right?
Yes.
And she used to work at Hooters?
Yes. And
he would call her sexy. I'm like, what are you, Trump?
Okay, that's insane.
Yeah.
He called his daughter sexy?
Yes. He was like, oh man, she's sexy. Look at this. I was like, yo.
That's a problem.
Yes.
That's a problem. I have this audio here that is very, very interesting. The Loose Cannons podcast, which shout out to these guys. I've kind of watched them and checked their stuff out over the years, and they've only gotten better and better, and visually their stuff looks like ESPN. Like when they post a video and their podcast is on video, it looks so damn good, and they seem to be pretty well connected in the Buccaneers now. Well, they got Rashad White on the podcast who yesterday we talked about some of his comments because he alluded to the fact that he thought that Todd Bowles should have maybe gave up the defensive play calling at some point in the season. Mm-hmm. That would have made things a little bit easier on him maybe to being the head coach. But this one at least perked my ears up a little bit more, and it pertains to the fact that whether we like it or not, very often opposing fans will take over Raymond James.
I'm going to just give y'all some real stuff. Right. Man, please stop letting other teams come in that home stadium, regardless if I'm not there or not, and take over that stadium like that, bro. That's just horrible. That's like, so it's like when y'all talk on Twitter and all that, we just laugh because we can't even respect some of y'all because we don't even feel like y'all real fans because y'all. I don't think the gravity of that. This didn't make it to ESPN.
Yeah, I don't know if who else is talking about it. For who was the starting running back of our team to say we look at what you guys say and we just laugh because we think some of you aren't real fans. I mean that's a hot take to say the least.
because we don't even feel like y'all real fans because y'all just let the other team come in no matter who it is. I seen a lot of Jets fans in there like, come on, man, they gonna win a game. Mm-hmm. So, like, you feel me? No disrespect at that time, but I don't think they did. But you feel me? Like, y'all be popping all that. Y'all want these culture changes. Y'all want all that. Y'all want all that. But or players or just like that. But y'all not even in there to really see what's to it, what's to that. And to a lot of them fans, too. Some of y'all don't even watch the game. Y'all just be talking.
I think he's an idiot. I think he doesn't understand what goes on over here in Florida and how this is a destination city, tropical weather. The same thing happens in other cities, too. Like the Detroits and all that, you're going to have the loyal fan base because, no offense, no one's like, I got to move to Detroit. So they're all there. But the Vegas, the L.A., the Tampa, you're going to have fans that aren't from there that are going to flood the stadiums because they move out there.
I hate that it seemingly is a thing where we just have to bend over and accept that as a fact. Like that, and, you know, there's been seasons where I've gone to every game. You know, we had season tickets for a stretch during the Brady era. We went to a lot of games, and that was a little bit different. But, I mean, it's very often when you walk into Raymond James, especially if you're walking up the ramp on the visitor side, like you would think you're in somebody else's stadium. I mean, they come in, and you not only see them, you hear them. And for a team that's got 2 Super Bowls that although has not been great every single year, I think as of late, there's at least been a product to root for on the field. The fact, and everything you said is true. Everything you said is true. It is a bummer. And I think it also is a mind F for fans that you would call, quote unquote, real fans. Like if you go and you go and you go and nothing ever changes and you see other opposing fan bases take over the stadium, I think it can kind of take the wind out of your sails as a fan who loves the Bucs.
Yeah, well, people who live out here in Florida, we just know what it's like in that stadium. We don't want to pay $300-400 to sit up in the 300s to get baked by the sun for a game. That's insane. If we had AC, if we were like a dome, I think a lot more home fans would show up.
Maybe.
I think that's a big issue here.
Well, and $300 to $400 for a regular season game in the 300 level is probably a little bit more than what it really is. Like I think you can get in most games for maybe if you bought your tickets last minute, probably under $100.
My point being, though, no one wants to pay here that lives here really that any type of money really to just bake in the sun for the team.
And I've had this discussion and been having this discussion for years and years on end with different people. And one of the things that I heard, I forget who told it or said it that kind of perked my ears up, is that this is Tampa has the diehard Tampa Bay fans, most of them are older. Like they go back further, even to the first Super Bowl. Those people are now a bit older. And it is a working class fan base, not like Pittsburgh, not like you think in other places, but I think just going to the game, like being able to take your family to a game or multiple games a season, I don't think it's in the budget or even realistic for the average person. And I do believe a lot of the hardcore Bucs fans that have been Bucs fans for a long time, I think I don't want to say that they're poor people, but I think that they're people that don't have tons of disposable income, and they're not the type that are going to go to the game. So what you get is you get a mix of the fans that have enough money to be able to go to games and the opposing fans who either came here for a destination or they live here and they happen to not be Bucs fans. So as much as everything you said is true, I still think it's got to be crazy as a player to have a home game and it not feel like a home game. Like, that's got to be a boner killer, to say the least.
Yeah, you're definitely not wrong when it comes to that, for sure. But, you know.
Let's give away $1,000, shall we?
Oh, yes.
This hour's keyword is love. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and enter the word love before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and the $1,000 Bone bonus could be yours. It's LOVE. If you get a call from a number you don't recognize at some point 30 minutes after the top of the hour, your ass better answer it, because it could be our prize patrol trying to tell you that you won. Those calls are recorded, and we do get the audio, so say something funny, shout out the show, shout out the Brown Thrasher, whatever you got. Make sure you show us some love. It just reminded me that I've been meaning to ask people if they've seen the billboard yet. I forgot to ask. But LOVE, go enter it right now at the 102.5 The Bone app and get that $1,000 Bone bonus. You see a billboard yet?
No, I haven't, but I heard about it.
Yeah, well,
hey, how about Gabe Kaplan? Welcome back, Carter guy.
Gabe Kaplan, stand by. Some of these names, well, at the very least, I think what we're learning is that, wait, this guy's a white guy. Get out of here, you racist. Yeah, no. Senning Show, you're live.
He's white too.
You see, I know who that was. I got love for you. Senning Show, have you seen the billboard? 214. Give me some mo. You're live. Have you seen the billboard? Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very, very much. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, I'm looking to give away some prizes. We've got great prizes. We've got Stapleton tickets, and I've got, I think, 1 or 2 more 4-day passes for Reggae Rise Up and Monster Jam tickets. We've had similar conversations about this before, and I'm always fascinated by people's opinions and those that don't really care. Maybe I had heard this initial story when it happened years ago. It pertains to terrible things that have happened in the house that you bought. I've let it be very well known. If I knew that something bad happened in a house, I immediately don't want any part of it. This house has been deemed the abandoned zombie house. I will give you the details on what happened inside and how it's going to be hitting the market, and somebody's going to eventually buy it, but I'll be willing to part with some tickets. All you've got to do is share the terrible thing that happened that happened inside the house that you live in right now. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Again, LOVE. Go get the money at the 102.5 The Bone app right now. More Senning Show on the way. Tiza Energy. It is the pouch that you dip between your cheek and your gum. It's full of vitamins, minerals, tea-cut herbs, and caffeine. I swear by it. I really have to say, obviously I love it for the show, the focus, the energy, big part of what we do here. But now that I've been in the gym for the last couple weeks, popping in a Tiza right before you hit the gym is a must. Gives you that little bit of added boost that you're looking for. Also great for beating habits in the new year. If you're trying to stop dipping, vaping, smoking, even staying away from the snacks, Tiza can help. And ladies, is your man always got a jaw full of chaw? He's got his Mountain Dew bottle where he's spitting in it all the time? Get him some Tiza so you can get up in that mouth again. TizaEnergy.com. Use the code BONE20. Check out the store locator. They're in 7-Elevens, Walmarts all over the state, and soon to be Walgreens everywhere. We love you, Tiza. Why spit when you can swallow?
We're all grown now. The smoke seeping out of your bloody teeth, be your home song now.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back, and right when you need it. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday. Do you realize how many tacos you can buy with $1,000? I'm not good at math, but it's got to be like 1 million of them. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash every single weekday. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
My name is Maria. Okay, I lied. It's Mary. But I'm feeling more European after my European-style holiday on MSC Cruises. The ristoranti, I mean restaurants, nightlife and shops in La Galleria. And of course, American touches, like a sports bar and water slides. Bellissimo. Okay, this is a problem.
Book now and cruise from $199 plus up to $500 onboard credit and kids sail free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is, and you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day, and he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve, and it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
Hey, y'all, it's Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger. Look, if you've been juggling high interest rate credit cards, personal loans, and just trying to make it to payday, you're not alone. But here's the truth. If you own a home, you may be sitting on the solution. A cash out refinance could help you roll all that debt into one simple payment. No more 22% credit cards, no more minimum payments that never seem to move the needle, just one monthly mortgage payment and a lot of peace of mind. Hey, I'll run the numbers for you. If it doesn't make sense, I'll tell you straight. No pressure, no sales pitch, just honest advice from the guy that's been helping folks just like you for over 30 years. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Call now. Start saving. Come on, man.
Reward yourself or someone else with a luxury pre-owned Rolex from International Diamond Center.
They're in pristine condition. Everything's been authenticated.
That's IDC's Brian LeClaire, who scours the world to find the highest quality Rolex timepieces. Immaculate, well cared for, flawless.
You're going to find that the quality and overall condition of the watches looks very much mint, the way that you'd want it. You're not going to see the difference when you shop at IDC between the ones that you'd get at your authorized dealer and what we have here.
And unlike the authorized Rolex dealers, IDC has all the models you want ready for purchase.
You want a Pepsi? We've got it. You want a Batman? We've got it. You want a Sprite? We've got it. You want a Bruce Wayne? We've got it. You want a Submariner All-Glow? We've got it.
Exquisite pre-owned Rolex watches at the best prices you'll find anywhere.
We know what the pricing looks like in the marketplace around us, and we know that we completely obliterate the competition when it comes to the pricing.
Find the Rolex of your dreams today at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Jane Dawson did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With the money she saved, she got herself a pricey bird feeder with an ultra-high-def camera. Should Jane have just bought a regular bird feeder? Yes. Is it hard for her to admire nature when the camera doubles as the bird's potty? Also, yes. But it's Jane's savings, and if she wants to spend her time watching the digestive habits of the white-breasted nuthatch, we say you go, girl. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-897-4400. That's 800-897-4400.
Ugh, time to clean out the gutters again.
But I don't want you climbing that ladder.
Time to call Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection company. Leaf Filter's trusted pros will not only clean your gutters for you, they'll realign and seal your gutters and install Leaf Filter. With Leaf Filter, you'll never have to clean out your gutters again.
Wait, never again?
Never again. Because Leaf Filter's surgical-grade stainless steel micro mesh is fine enough to block even tiny debris like pine needles and pollen while still letting rainwater flow through. Leaf Filter works so well, it's backed by a lifetime warranty. Plus, when you go to leaffilter.com/block, you'll get a free gutter inspection and up to 30% off.
Wow. So no more climbing that ladder.
How do I sign up?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/block for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/block for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/block.
Cat name mode for C4MH.com. That stands for the Centers for Men's Health, and key to a man's health is proper testosterone levels. So many decisions you wish you had started when you were younger. Well, you're never going to be younger than you are today. So start today resetting to when you were younger by going to C4MH.com and making an appointment to check your testosterone. That's all they do, so you know it's done right. $45 gets you blood work and a doctor's appointment. And if your levels are low, it's 2 shots a month. That's it. To ensure your energy is up, to promote muscle growth after workouts, to improve your performance in the bedroom, and most importantly, to maintain a mental state that has you feeling like the world is yours. You know, like when you were younger. Look at testosterone as a time machine and C4MH as the vehicle that will get you back to a future that is back to you. Today is the day. C4 4MH.com.
Looking for Tampa Bay's most trusted screen repair company? Look no further than Rescreen Rescue, your first response to screen repair, and proud winner of the 2025 Best of the Bay Award for Best Screen Repair Company. With over 450 5-star Google reviews, Rescreen Rescue is the name your neighbors already trust. With an expert team of full-time employees, family-owned and operated, Rescreen Rescue specializes in pool enclosures that keep your outdoor spaces looking beautiful and protected. Trust the award-winning experts at Rescreen Rescue, your first response to screen repair.
You could win a new Corvette at the Florida Strawberry Festival from Stingray Chevrolet Plant City and Stingray Chevrolet Bartow, the 17th annual new vehicle raffle. This year, you could win a brand new 2026 Corvette Z06. Tickets still just $5. Every dollar benefits unity in the community. Enter at StingrayChevroletRaffle.com. Together, let's drive.
No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older. $5 per entry. Void where prohibited. Winner selected March 8th, 2026 at 5 p.m. EDT. All proceeds benefit Unity in the Community, Inc. See official rules for details.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show, 800-771-1025.
Where did you go? Down Virginia, cross a bridge, it looked a lot like Leviathan. Travel the coast, but I was tied to the whipping post, so I'm getting high again. Where did you go? Down Virginia, cross a bridge, it looked a lot like
It's funny, on the Diz and I were talking off air about the new season of Euphoria. It's coming back after many, many years, and Sydney Sweeney's character plays a super horny OnlyFans model, and one of the other girls, she's like transgender, I think in the show and in real life. She's like a sugar baby. Like she's living in like a high rise with some guy that like pays for all of her stuff. And I've seen so many things about like what lazy writing it is and how these men that write the show are just putting these women in this demeaning role. And my first response was, this is pulled from real life. Yes. Like I get maybe where you're coming from if you don't want women to be in certain like demeaning type roles, but how many women when they get out of high school start an OnlyFans? How many women when they get out of high school find a older man who can I think that's not a rare occurrence in modern day. So I think to make characters that are doing those things, I personally don't see it as demeaning or misogynistic. Not to mention, Sydney Sweeney just looks like God only knows how raunchy she's going to be in this season.
Some of the dating apps, that's what girls put in their profile, like just looking for a sugar daddy. And stuff like that.
It's like it is sad maybe that has to be the representation of real life, depending on who you are. But I just, with all of the people that I saw outraged, I thought, well, that's the world we live in. Like this is a very good possibility. If you took a sample size of people getting out of high school into their next phase, there's a good chance somebody's going to end up an OnlyFans model.
Yes.
The numbers are good.
I'm looking at the episode names. See what you can find in common here. Episode, because the first one's pilot.
You're going
episode
back.
2.
Okay, you're going to the original season.
Stunned Like My Daddy. Episode 3, Made You Look. Episode 4, Shook Ones Part 2.
Well, there you go.
Episode 5, Bonnie and Clyde 03. Episode 6, next episode.
All rap songs, yeah.
Should have started with that.
It's an insane show. Like, I love shows that will make my jaw drop and go to weird places.
Yeah.
This is that type of show where it is train wreck television where you can't take your eyes off of it because it's just so debaucherous around every turn. Tons of drugs and sex and just weirdness.
Is Zendaya...
She's a drug addict.
Okay, I was trying to figure out a way to how to put this. Like, will it change how I look at her?
Oh, she's for lack of a better term, very ratchet.
Okay.
Like she's like not put together. She's not supermodel Zendaya at all.
Oh,
she is,
really?
She's a crack.
strung
She's
out?
like a crackhead. Yeah, she's essentially a crackhead.
Man.
And in the new season, it looks like she's making pills or selling drugs or something.
Good for
I
her.
don't know. So I'm excited to watch it.
I'll probably watch it and go, she's still hot, though.
Yeah, well, she is. She's undeniably a very beautiful lady. A dilapidated St. Petersburg home where the owner's skeletal remains were found years after his death has been transformed from a neighborhood eyesore into a dream home. I had never heard this story initially. I don't know if it was covered when it first happened, but how bizarre is this? The house sat seemingly abandoned for years during COVID, with neighbors unaware that the reclusive owner was dead inside the house. Jesus. The body was discovered. The one detail here is just so weird, so scary, so creepy. The body was discovered only after the bank sent a representative to investigate when the automatic payment stopped. Dude, so this guy comes to the house to try and figure out what's going on. The representative went inside the house and thought they saw a Halloween decoration.
Oh,
a
my
skeleton
God.
Halloween decoration. It was not a Halloween decoration. It was the skeletal remains of the owner of the home and had been there for quite some time. St. Petersburg police saying the case is inactive and that the body was too decomposed for the medical examiner to determine the cause of death. So now they've spruced up this house. It's a beautiful home, and it's they're going to flip it, and it's on the market. Even if you're interested in the home, 5820 Fairfield Ave South in St. Pete, and they've got the realtor and everybody here.
So, like, he walked in and he saw, like, a skeleton on the couch and clothes with, like, a remote in its hand. It's like, what the hell?
He's like, oh, look at this. This place has really got a vibe going on in here. Now, murders happen inside homes. Terrible, terrible things happen inside homes. But this does fit the qualifications of if I knew that the owner of this home sat dead inside of it for possibly a year plus, I'm out. I don't think I'm interested. Bad energy, dude. Bad vibes. No, bad. Just bad.
Okay.
Like
What's work? Go ahead.
Yeah.
No.
I was just going to say, if I found a dream home that was like on paper a multi-million-dollar home that I could never afford, and they were selling it at an insane price because something crazy had happened like this, I might be able to overcome my thoughts. But for a normal house to be on the market for what you would normally pay for it, having a history like this, I would never be able to do it. I think it would go away, but I also think I'd be thinking about it all the time. I'd be thinking about the guy that was rotting right where I'm sitting right now.
Okay, so F, marry, kill. We know that's the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you buy it, leave it, never happening.
Okay, yeah.
So you're buying it, you're gonna find, or you find out whatever it is, you'll leave,
All right.
never happening.
Okay.
Dead body of the owner, like natural causes,
Okay.
nothing crazy. Murder,
Okay.
remains of someone else. Like they murdered someone.
Oh,
and
like
the
they
remains,
found the remains
like
of
Ed
somebody
Gein or something.
Like not necessarily that the murder happened there. You don't really know. They just found the remains
The
of other
remains
bodies.
of other bodies.
I'd say, what were my options again?
Buy it, leave it, never happened.
I would potentially buy the natural causes death.
Okay.
I would leave it if somebody had been, or no, I would leave it if there were remains found, and never going to happen if a murder actively happened inside the home.
Oh, see, I really thought the finding of remains would be the absolutely not happening for you.
Yeah, well, I mean,
because now there was a dead body that was chilling there that could have possibly died somewhere else and then got buried there. Or something.
Well, see, that to me is better. I mean, I'd like to, I don't know, if there was a separate kill site and they brought them to the house and buried them. I mean, it's really no different than living next to a cemetery at that point.
I would say if it was me, the remains is absolutely not happening because I go, Well, this person never got to go to the afterlife.
Oh, so they're in purgatory.
They're in purgatory, and they're
floating
stuck
around.
here.
They're chilling.
You ever seen Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon?
Yes.
That's what I get from that.
You're not wrong. If something horrific happened in the home that you own, or if you've lived inside of a home where something really bad happened, 800-771-1025. I do have some prizes. Chris Stapleton, Reggae Rise Up, Monster Jam. I'm willing to part with some prizes for a real juicy, interesting story. So you can load up the phone lines. Welcome to Senning Show. Who's this?
This is Josh.
Josh, what up, buddy?
What's up? Great show, guys.
Appreciate you.
So, I got a little weird thing that happened to my mom's condo.
Okay.
So we, way back in early 90s, we moved in, and I moved out and got my own place, and I'd come over and see her, and I became friends with one of the neighbors. And me and the neighbor are smoking one day on his porch, and he's like, "Man, I can't believe you guys moved into that place." I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "You didn't hear?" I go, "Hear what?" And he goes, there was a lady there that lived with her 12-year-old son.
Oh, no.
And apparently she broke up with this dude, and the dude came in and killed the kid and the mom.
Oh, no.
In my mom's condo.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And I've never, and then so also he, when he was, before he left, I guess he changed, I don't know what happened, but he killed himself in the parking lot.
Oh, geez, man. That is, was everybody shocked to know? Did it change anything? Was there an urge to move out, or was it kind of just like, well, that's a bummer?
I never told my mom.
Oh, what the hell, dude?
Because she's weird like that. She would probably want to move.
Oh, no, dude.
And
That's, I don't know how I feel about that.
I've never said anything, but like 10 years ago, my mom's like, "Man, I swear to God, I saw a kid running around in the house."
Dude.
And I'm like,
"Oh, what the hell?
No
dude.
way." And I've never believed in ghosts until she said that.
And even when she told you she saw a child running around her condo, you didn't let her know that a child was brutally murdered in there?
My mom is weird, man. It would be a really big situation.
Well,
if
rightfully
she
so,
knew.
because I shrill for your mom. I want the hell out of the murder house as well. She doesn't live there anymore?
Yeah, no, she still lives there.
Oh, geez. Let's call her up and tell her, dude.
Yeah. Nah,
Call her as the ghost.
She's 81 now.
Oh,
and she
no.
would be,
Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah. Local radio host
really
kills
freaked out.
81-year-old woman by telling her the horrors that happen in her house.
Right.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold. That's a great way to get it going and a hell of a story. So hang tight. I'll give you something during the break. Interesting thing here that I don't know who like this is in the news. This story that I'm giving you is from Tampa Bay 28. Like, do you think that this somehow helps the house sell? Like, to me, like in the story, they have a picture of what it looked like when they found the dead guy there. And then they have a picture of what it looks like now. Totally flipped, totally beautiful, been totally redone. Why like the real estate people probably aren't behind pushing this story out there. Like, I don't think this would be good for selling it if you're telling people that a guy rotted away in there for potentially up to a year.
Now, I would watch that show where they go to a house that has murders or remains found and they flip the house and sell it to people.
Dude, how has nobody done that?
That's a great concept,
well,
right?
because everybody loves HGTV and all of these real estate flipping houses.
Yeah.
So it's like half flipping, half true crime. And you cover the murder that happened there and then attempting to sell the house.
Yes.
Dude, you got to get that to HGTV ASAP, dude.
Figure out how we can make some money off
ID
that.
Network, one of those,
Yeah.
would pick that up in a second. Oh, that's good, dude. That's really
Yeah, who's not tuning in for that show?
Yeah, that's... Dude, you really you got some good ideas, but that may be one of I'm actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, or you're saying it out loud, I can't believe that doesn't exist.
Exactly. Like, oh man, this guy used to kidnap and torture people, but guess what we turned this house into?
I'm looking it up. Real estate show with murder houses. Like, I feel like there has to. Oh, there are some shows. The main show featuring real estate is called Murder House Flip. Oh. It is a renovation series on Roku channel that renovates homes and sells them with violent pasts.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking here. Episode guide, episode 1, Caitlin and JR, Rockwell, buy the house where Jodi Arias murdered her boyfriend.
Oh, and then I guess there's a fake, like a scripted television show called Surreal Estate that's about the same deal, a real estate agent that deals with haunted properties and paranormal real estate that where people have died inside the house. So I still think you have an opportunity.
Yeah.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Penny.
Pardon?
Penny.
Hey, Penny. How you doing today?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. What are you? What are you thinking? Do you have something bad happen in your house?
I did. My grandson's grandfather was shot to death, and
Wait, say that one more time. Say it one more time.
He was shot to death.
What was the relationship, though?
My grandson's grandfather.
Was that your father-in-law or your dad?
No, it was my daughter's husband's father.
Okay, so this happened in the house that you live in right now?
Yeah, because my grandson wanted his grandpa's house.
You got to help me. I'm intrigued with the story, but I feel like I'm missing something. So there's a house, and the grandson wanted his grandfather's house. Am I right so far?
Right.
So what was he doing to get the house? Because is that why he was...
After his grandfather passed away, we bought the house. After he was shot in the house and they cleared the house out, we bought the house because my grandson wanted it.
Who shot him again? I really feel like I'm struggling here, Penny.
It was his grandfather had his son living here, and a friend of his came up to the house and started an argument, and they shot him in the eye, and his nephew was in the bedroom. They shot him in the head, and then they shot the grandfather to death.
Jeez.
So the other two made it, but the grandpa died from the shots.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and now does the person who wanted the house, I believe you said your grandson, does he live in the house?
Yes.
Oh,
that's insane.
Wow, that's
even the tour. Like, this is the bathroom. This is where my grandfather was shot.
That's a bloody scene. Did any hauntings, any noises, any?
Good question.
Anything funny happen around there?
Yeah, once in a while we hear things. Yeah.
Man, that is I don't know if it makes it better or worse if it's like a family home where something happened. And I appreciate you, Penny. I appreciate the call. I did struggle a little bit through that, so I do apologize. Maybe, yeah, I guess better. Like if it's a family, but I don't know. There's something.
No, it's better because then if my grandpa got killed, I go, well, he's kind of still here with us in a non-creepy way.
Yeah, I guess you could lean into it that way, or you could just be so traumatized by what happened to your grandpa that it could possibly. It could bother you and be on your mind, like, oh yeah, this is the room where my grandpa got his head blown off.
Well, it's 100% worse if you were there for it or like kind of know the story too much. You were like, oh, I don't know, that's kind of hard to live in after so-and-so was like, my big mama was murdered, and I go, I want to live in this house.
Well, and I don't know. We've talked about it before, and I know I've heard this. They don't have to tell you anything.
I don't think so. I think because we were talking about, I think Micah even called in when we were talking about
I think that's what it was. Good memory. Do they have to tell you about a murder in your house? Do they have to tell you if someone died in your house?
It's like one of those things we thought was true, like where the cops have to tell you that they're cops when they're buying fake drugs.
So interesting. Within 3 to 5 years, you have to disclose it. If it's older than that, you don't.
Oh.
So
just here in Florida?
Because
it could be different state to state as well.
Oh, it does look like it's a little. California requires disclosures for death in the last 3 years.
I imagine Florida, all the old people that die, they go, people are going to have to explain this to?
Yeah.
No, not in here.
We
not
can't be telling everybody in every house that dies in.
Well, Myrtle and Alfred died in here. You can't do that every house.
Murder, often specific rules include murders and suicides, not natural deaths. No, does not require disclosure for natural deaths most of the time. Let's take one more call. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, John and Diz, what's going on?
What up, brother?
What's happening? So I got to go, and hopefully I don't lose you. I'm about to go on the Skyway. My current wife, her ex-husband, 44 years old. We during COVID welcomed him into our house. He's dying of alcoholism, liver failure, liver failure. So my stepdaughter was too young to be able to see him, so we brought him in. Kind of a bad dad. Won't get into that, but So he comes in, and for about 2 weeks, he dies in our house. Hospice nurses are coming in, kind of couldn't believe that the new husband's taking in the ex-husband, but, did it for the kids to have, 2 weeks with their dad. But, of course, we had baby monitor, and I had to listen to all the horrible sounds of that, and had to find him over 2 weeks. But still to this day, we've saged the house, we've done all that stuff, but there'll be some spooky stuff happening. So my brand new house that we live in, completely remodeled. Like, it's kind of destroyed that room for me.
I would imagine. So, do you ever hear any of those strange noises that you heard from the baby monitor echoing through the home in the middle of the night?
I will tell you the thing that happened. So I was up for probably almost 48 hours when his last days. And the spookiest thing that happened was after he passed, or during his passing, I fell asleep, but I thought that I was still awake. And when I woke up, I was dreaming. I had flipped spaces with him. It was him looking at me, and I was in the bed dying.
Oh, dude!
And, completely. And I woke up, and after he passed, I couldn't sleep for another day and a half because every time I would close my eyes, I would get that vision in my head. Like, it was so weird, just having to doze off, but. I dozed off, but I thought I woke myself up, and then I was actually dreaming, but it was terrible.
That sounds, and I appreciate the call. Thank you. That's a hell of a story. That sounds like the premise for a movie. Like, the dying guy, like, somehow in his death tried to take him with him, or tried to, like, while in purgatory, cut a deal with the devil to take him instead of him. I don't know.
That'd be pretty good.
I'm just spitballing here. Don't go anywhere. We come back. We got some Fat Boy news to throw your way. Dude, I love hearing about weird foods that either come from a certain part of the country or way, way old. This, I believe, was in a cookbook in 1909, if my memory serves me right. Quite possibly one of the most bizarre sandwiches you're ever going to hear about. We'll tell you about that. We're going to talk ramen noodles. They're dropping some new flavors. And quite possibly the most futuristic development when it comes to ketchup that we've ever heard about. All that and a bunch much more. Coming up next, it's Fat Boy News on Senning Show. Keep it locked to the bone. Thank you to everybody who called.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/free forever to learn more.
Kick off the new year by impressing her with a timeless diamond from my friends at the Golden Diamond Source. And if you're ready to pop the question, you'll find the perfect engagement ring only at the Golden Diamond Source. If January is her birthday or your 2nd or 6th wedding anniversary, you can use the jewel garnet. Right now, you'll get 15% off January's birthstone garnet. And while you're at the Golden Diamond Source, discover the Emily Collection by Emily Johnson Weintraub, a sleek and modern jewelry line that makes every day's gift extraordinary. And if you have some old, unused gold that you haven't had on in a while, you can turn it into cash or a stunning new piece. With gold prices soaring, there's no better time to trade up. All you need to do is bring it into the Golden Diamond Source. Stop by and see them for all your jewelry needs, especially if you're thinking about getting engaged. No one has diamonds like the Golden Diamond Source. The Golden Diamond Source, 3800 Ulmerton Road in Clearwater, and always online at goldendiamondsource.com.
Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow. Saturday, June 13th at Raymond James Stadium with special guests Lainey Wilson and Alan Stone. Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
It's
2026. And that means 0, 0, 0 is bigger than ever at Ken Ganley Kia. Buy a new Kia with 0% financing for 5 years, 0 down or 0 payments till spring. Get huge savings at over 1,200 Kias, like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX. That $24,000 on sale, $19,988. Save up to $5,000 off on a new Kia Sportage, Sorento, Seltos, K5, or Soul. Plus, every vehicle we sell includes free oil changes for 3 years. Got a trade? We want to pay it off, regardless of what you owe. At Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richie on US 19. Online at KenGanleyKia NewportRichie.com.
Rebates assigned to dealer, 5,000 discount, 25 models, 25 Sorento, APR 1667 per month per 1,000 finance, deferred payment through Ally Bank. See dealer for details on free oil change plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee unapproved. Credit expires 2/2/26.
If you or someone you know suffered any injuries involving a deployed airbag, you could be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan has already recovered millions. Get America's largest injury law firm fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
There are only about 4,300 publicly traded companies on the U.S. Stock Exchange. But there are an estimated 33 million companies in the U.S. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. The average investor is missing out on over 99% of the investment opportunity that's happening in this beautiful country until now. True portfolio strength is found beyond the confines of the S&P 500, investing in promising companies before they go public. Private real estate, infrastructure, world-changing technologies. This is called the endowment model. The endowment model has historically outperformed the traditional model of just stocks and bonds. If you're an accredited investor and want more from your investments, it's time to think beyond just stocks and bonds. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
Wondering if dangerous contaminants are in your home's water? Get Leaf Home Water Solutions today. We can't live without water, but we can take actions today to make it safer and healthier. Leaf Home Water Solutions is offering a free in-home water test. Just visit leafhome.com/free to schedule yours. With results from their advanced digital testing, Leaf Home Water Solutions can design a whole home system and expertly install it in as little as 1 day. With Leaf Home Water Solutions, you can feel confident that each drop of water from every tap and appliance is cleaner and safer for you and your family. We can't live without water, but we can take actions today to make our family's water safer with Leaf Home Water Solutions. Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
Right now, when you walk into a Burlington, you're walking into deals on top of deals during our Oh Wow Winter Clearance event. That's main character energy. Wow. Find tons of markdowns up to 70% off other retailers' prices on clearance items. Because at Burlington, the deals aren't the only thing turning heads. Save at our Oh Wow Winter Clearance event now. Seriously, with these savings, why shop anywhere else?
Burlington Deals brands wow.
Styles and selection vary by location.
If you're one of the millions of Americans behind on your taxes, if you're afraid to open your mail because IRS collection letters could be coming, listen carefully. The IRS is cracking down, taking paychecks, freezing bank accounts, revoking passports. That's a fact. But here's what most people don't know. There are official tax relief programs designed to help struggling taxpayers. Programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief. Optima's award-winning team will fight to protect your paycheck, your passport, and your property. Their tax attorneys and licensed tax professionals will work tirelessly to get you the best deal possible with the IRS. Every day, penalties and interest keep piling up, so don't wait. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Kick the new year into gear at Toyota of Tampa Bay and 102.5 The Bone this Saturday, January 17th from 12 to 2 p.m. Join the Mike O Radio Show. Enter for your chance to win Lightning tickets, Busch Gardens passes, and a Yeti Tundra cooler. And the first 20 Toyota buyers will receive a free 65-inch TV.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. John's Joints coming up in about 15 minutes. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy.
Way too young to really have to grow up, but too old to die too young. Too much sadness to quit these drugs. Dear Lord, who have I become? I just want to go to a place where everybody knows my
800-771-1025. Watch the program on YouTube, 102.5 The Bone. Thank you to everybody who's in there every single day. Hell of a community. The Vroom Vroom Room lives. Make sure you hit a like if you happen to watch the videos before, after, during the show. Hit that like button on your way in or out. So I love hearing about, I just love the idea of foods that are so foreign that you can't even really wrap your head around it. One of the sandwiches that is mentioned in this article is the cannibal sandwich. You ever heard of it, Diz?
No. Cannibal?
The cannibal sandwich, I believe still to this very day, is a delicacy up in certain parts of the Midwest. It's raw beef. It's raw ground beef on a sandwich with usually sliced onion, which I didn't think you could eat. Maybe if you live in the Midwest and you really trust where you're getting your meat from, you could eat a cannibal sandwich.
Oh, hell no. This looks disgusting.
People eat it, dude. I don't get it. I guess people, like old people will tell you, like my grandma used to tell me that they would eat, like had no problem eating raw, like truly raw. Like if mom was making some burgers and she's got the meat out on the counter, like it wouldn't be a rare thing at a certain time for somebody to come up and just pluck up some raw beef and pop it in their mouth. Like I think people were eating raw ground beef on a whole other level.
Oh my God.
Back in the day. So that's an example of a sandwich that is bizarre. And by the way, you're in the midst of Fat Boy News right now. Something we're peppering in here and there now when we've got a bunch of cool or pertinent food stories. This is something else. So I guess that it was published. This recipe for this sandwich was published in a cookbook in 1909. The Up-to-Date Sandwich Book, a 1909 cookbook by somebody by the name of Eva Green Fuller that includes 400 different sandwiches. I doubt there is one single human being who's ever eaten this, and I struggle to know whether it's a real thing. It is the popcorn sandwich. Now, maybe you just think it's popcorn on a sandwich. Maybe you put some popcorn and some mayo, and maybe that could be good. That is not what this is at all. There's a TikTok that's gone viral where this guy highlights sandwiches from the past, and I'll play the audio of him whipping together a popcorn sandwich.
In history today, I'm going to be making a popcorn sandwich from the Up-to-Date Sandwich Book of 1909, and you might think, hey, popcorn, salt, popcorn, bread, butter, not too shabby. But you'd be wrong. Introducing one of the most messed up ingredients list I've run across in this book. All right, to the popcorn, add a dash of salt.
So he's got a bowl full of popcorn. We start with popcorn. That's where we start. Everybody loves popcorn.
Salt. With some cayenne pepper. Again, they don't really give you much in the way of guidance of how much. Sardines. What's this here, sauce?
Sardines. So far we're at popcorn, salt, pepper, sardines.
And enough ketchup.
Worcestershire sauce, by the way. I think I spoke over that. Worcestershire sauce.
Form a paste. Okay, let's mix this together. Time to get on the old toasts here. Parmesan time.
And you like mush it all together. You mix it all together and mush it all together so it becomes a paste of sorts that you then put on your bread.
And then go into the toaster oven, crisp them up. Here it goes. I have no idea why this sandwich exists. Sardines, ketchup, and what's this here sauce are the primary flavors. Popcorn. It's called the popcorn sandwich. You can't even taste the popcorn. You don't even get texture from it.
The last thing was Parmesan cheese. So it gets Parmesan cheese on the top before it's toasted.
Yeah, I'm
Absolutely
looking at the
psychotic.
video as you were playing it. Is that considered it looks just like a cracker with delicacy.
So it is they're calling it a sandwich. It's not quite an open face sandwich, but it is more like a tostada, I guess you would call it. A disgusting version of a tostada with crushed up popcorn, sardines, salt, cayenne pepper, ketchup, a dash of Worcestershire sauce on hot buttered toast topped with Parmesan cheese, which I realized times were tough back in 1909, but I'd like to think there was something better to offer for somebody than the popcorn sandwich.
I'll try it, though.
I was thinking the same thing. My biggest issue is the sardines. I'm not totally turned off by the entire idea of it. I just not a big fan of sardines, and I would imagine that's about all you taste.
Yeah, well, again, nothing on it at all. Take away the sardines. Not one ingredient. I go, that sounds interesting. But I still want to try it.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Maybe we whip it up. Maybe we probably not tomorrow, but one of these days we whip ourselves up some popcorn sandwich. If you've ever eaten one, or you think you know somebody who's eaten one, I would love to hear from you. 800-771-1025. Man, who doesn't love ramen noodles? Are you a ramen noodles guy?
Yes, I used to live off those in college. Not good for you, obviously.
Oh my gosh, the sodium level in that will. Like, if you're just a normal human being and you just eat it randomly, you will be bloated. Your fingers will be looking all fat and puffy. You won't be able to tell the difference between your ankles and your calves. The amount of sodium in those things, not good. But there's just something about ramen noodles. I think at some point it becomes, nostalgic. I know that people eat good ramen all the time, but when we're talking about ramen from the package, it really is more of a childhood memory. Have you seen the places that do they're like ramen bars where you go in, not like ramen noodles, like good ramen, but you go in and it's just a wall of all these different types of ramen noodles prepackaged, and then they've got a little area where you can add the hot water, and then they do like a bar of toppings.
No.
So you can make your ramen noodles the way that you're supposed to, but they have all these bougie toppings that you can put on it.
I would definitely try it. Sounds cool, though.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any around. Well, actually, you know what? I think I did see there's maybe one in Ybor. But Cup of Noodles, which shout out to Cup of Noodles, they are stocked well here at the CMG Tampa building. They provide us with Cup of Noodles. They are launching 3 new football snack-inspired flavors, which are going to be exclusively available at Walmart. I don't personally want to get inventive with my ramen noodles. I want the chicken flavor. I want the beef flavor.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll hit it with some sriracha. Maybe I'll get a little, adventurous with my seasonings, but I'm not looking to stray too far from the traditional flavors. Each flavor reimagines the classic chicken wing seasonings with all of the flavor and none of the mess. They have here they are. Spicy buffalo with ranch.
Spicy buffalo with ranch.
It's the ranch that sets me off. I don't want anything that feels like it's creamy in my ramen.
Yeah, I would agree. I think if it just was spicy buffalo, I'd probably give it a chance. Not really a big buffalo sauce fan, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love a nice buff, dude.
Really?
Oh, man. And when I get on it, I get on it. It's something that I go through phases with. Like Frank's wing sauce, I'll dip everything in some Frank's.
I can't tell you the last time I had buffalo-style chicken wings. That's just, I'm not a buffalo.
You're a lemon pepper guy.
Oddly enough, I am.
Well, I knew. Don't ask me how. That is one of the other flavors. So you got spicy buffalo with ranch, lemon pepper, which I can see that.
Yeah.
Just a little citrus touch with some pepper. I could vibe on that. And garlic Parmesan noodles, all for your late night snacking needs, and they will be easy to find at your local Walmart. Just $1.18. That's a hell of a deal.
Garlic Parmesan is an easy thing to get wrong, I think.
I agree. Like a garlic Parmesan, you're talking about from a wing perspective?
Just anything. If you're garlic Parmesaning it, you can get that wrong easily.
Same thing with the idea of the ranch. Like a cheesy, creamy element of ramen is no good for me. The thing is, people do garlic parm wings so differently depending on where you go. Like sometimes they'll look like they're in a dust with that like real super fine, it's not even shredded. It's whatever the dust that comes out of it. It'll be like that. And then other times you'll get them where it's got the big, stringy Parmesan with garlic all over it. That's my
That's your go-to with it?
That's my jam, yeah. I'll order a garlic parm a lot of the time at a wing place.
Yeah, I think my style would be not the stringy style. It's the more
powder,
dusty. Yeah, I like the dusty style.
I think that's what Wingstop does. Wingstop does
Yeah,
like
I think so.
the Parmesan dust. You ever had a popcorn sandwich? You ever had a popcorn sandwich?
No.
You see the billboard?
No, I didn't see the billboard.
Oh, for two.
What's going on?
I was calling about the cannibal sandwich.
Oh yeah, you had one?
I've eaten a lot of them. I still do, as a matter of fact.
Where do you get your beef from? Like, would you go to any store and get ground beef and just eat it raw?
Yeah, but you have to get real lean ground beef.
Man.
But no, here's the other thing though. If I have a hamburger, it's got to be well done.
Now that is bizarre. So if you order a hamburger, got to be well done, but you will also just eat raw ground beef.
Oh, absolutely, that's true. Yeah,
that is not that is not computing for me, sir. Where are you from? I can tell you got that Midwest. Where are you from?
I'm from Northern Illinois.
All right, yeah, I know you people up there. They like to eat the raw meat. So you would go to Walmart.
Oh,
You would go to Walmart and buy ground beef and eat it raw.
Ugh.
I wouldn't go to Walmart and buy anything.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I appreciate the call. Good to know that you people are out there. Lastly, in the Fat Boy news, Heinz has announced the first of its kind fry box equipped with a built-in ketchup compartment. This has got to be. How has some fast food chain not come up with it? You saw the picture, right?
Yeah.
So dubbed the Heinz Dipper, the company wanted to give French fry lovers enough or even more reason to enjoy their favorite snack. So it created a way to conveniently dip on the go without accidentally staining your clothes with ketchup. So it doesn't come with the ketchup built in, but it has a little like pull-out pouch that you would pull out from the side, from the back of the like a Mickey D's fry, pretty much. That's what this looks like in the cardboard like container. And then it just has a little thing that pulls out so you can put your ketchup right in there. That is, somebody's got to get with Heinz, whether it be Mickey D's or Chick-fil-A or somebody, and got to start launching the tomato, whatever the hell we're calling this.
I don't think it'll do that well. Because here's the thing. There was a time where people would like maybe dine in, fast food and all that. When you're getting fast food, chances are you're going in the drive-thru and then you're eating the fries on the way home.
I know, but to me, it would take a second to set it up.
Yeah.
But if you are passionate about ketchup, the little things that they have now at Chick-fil-A, and I think Wendy's does them too, where you can squeeze or the dip, like those are so great for on the road. So if you took just a second and you filled it, it would be much more convenient to be able to dip your fries on the road.
You aren't wrong in that theory, but here's my thing. How many times do you take the fries out the bag and then set up and you just eat it out?
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
It would take other step, and I think most people are just looking for, especially if you're bringing food home to your family, you just want to kill as many fries as you can.
And I used to do what you did, where it's like, all right, you and Danielle are ordering this, but you go, put a small fry in there.
Let me
knock that out before I get home.
That's the daddy tax. That's the daddy tax right there.
Throw the receipt out so they don't know that you bought an extra fry, and
The thing is, it's not going to be everywhere, but it sounds like they're launching at specific restaurants, sports, and sports stadiums all over the world, and only 6 cities in the U.S. The Heinz Dipper will be given out at participating locations while supplies last.
I like the sports angle of in stadiums.
Yes, at a stadium.
That's awesome. I'll give them that.
But I have to say, the dipping thing, whatever the Heinz dip squeeze thing, that I think changed the game. Like that to me is my favorite.
Oh, the thing you were just talking about, the two styles where
because
you can rip it or dip
if you rip it, especially if you go to Chick-fil-A and you get the waffle fries, if you rip it and you can just like hit a quick line on your waffle fry. Very, very. Let me do a quick line real quick. Hit me with a quick line. So the future of ketchup is upon us. Whether or not it makes any headway and is available everywhere is yet to be determined. Do not go anywhere. John's Joints headed your way in mere moments. Lots to get to today. Man, we were talking about the houses with bad things that happened there. There's a house in Carrollwood that will be added to that list of something a woman did to her sister inside of a home and eventually in the backyard of a Carrollwood house. And a fun but depressing piece on the cost of smoking and how much the average smoker spends on cigarettes in their entire life. We'll touch on that and a bunch more, including the biggest news of the day, coming up next with Drew Garabo and John's Joints. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone, would you?
Don't make me hide away all night long.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tomorrow night, your Tampa Bay Lightning hit the road to take on the St. Louis Blues. Puck drop is at 8 p.m. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Lace up your shoes and make a difference. Join Public, City of Tampa, and the Tampa Bay Black Heritage Festival Incorporated for the annual Run for Us 5K Walk Run on Saturday, February 7th, 2026 at Al Lopez Park, 4810 North Himes Avenue in Tampa. Walk, run, jog as we bring awareness to health disparities and promote wellness for underserved communities. Whether you're a seasoned runner or a first-time walker, there's something for everyone. Bring the whole family and enjoy music, refreshments, free health screenings, and more. Don't wait. Register today at www.tampabblackheritage.org. Registration includes race bib with timing chip, finisher medal, group warm-up and cool down, and boot camp for non-runners. Run for us. Register today at www.tampabblackheritage.org. tampabblackheritage.org.
Right now, when you walk into a Burlington, you're walking into deals on top of deals during our Oh Wow Winter Clearance event. That's main character energy. Wow. Find tons of markdowns up to 70% off other retailers' prices on clearance items. Because at Burlington, the deals aren't the only thing turning heads. Save at our Oh Wow Winter Clearance event now. Seriously, with these savings, why shop anywhere else?
Burlington Deals Brands Wow.
Styles and selection vary by location.
Are you stuck with medical bills after an accident that wasn't your fault? I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt, and I'll fight to make sure those responsible pay, not you. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. JustCallMo.com.
Eligibility and results may vary. Does just hearing the word dentist make you nervous? You're not alone. But avoiding dental care can lead to serious health issues, from gum disease to heart complications. At Sage Dental, we believe great care starts with the latest in dental innovation. Our minimally invasive approach means more comfort, faster recovery, and better results every time. From routine cleanings to crowns, oral surgery, orthodontics, and restorations, Sage Dental is here for you. Sage also offers same-day and next-day appointments, so you'll never have to wait for the quality care you deserve. And we work with most insurance plans. No insurance? Not a problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call now to schedule your appointment. Call 800-633-5533. 800-633-5533. That's 800-633-5533.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Right now, trade up and drive into 2026 for less. They aren't waiting. Get their best offers on new Chevys right here in the new year. They'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle. Keep the cash or use the trade up and save even more. Start 2026 behind the wheel of something new before the best are sold. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
See website for details. BillsHappen.com is not a lender. It does not make credit decisions. Must be 18 years old. Not available in all states.
Honey, everything is so expensive, and our bills are piling up.
You're telling me credit cards are maxed out, rent is due, and the car payment's right around the corner? We need some extra cash.
We should do what my friend from work did. She went to billshappen.com and got the money she needed the next day.
Our credit is not great. Are you sure that would work for us?
Billshappen.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with all credit types get up to $5,000.
Sounds like it's going to be a hassle.
My friend said it was super easy. She did it right from her phone during her lunch break.
If you have a regular source of income, you can be approved for a loan for up to $5,000, and your cash can hit your bank account the next day. BillsHappen.com's lenders have millions of dollars to lend, regardless of your credit history.
Guess what? I went to billshappen.com, and we're getting our money tomorrow.
Wow, that's fast. Problem solved.
If you need extra cash, go to billshappen.com. That's billshappen.com. Billshappen.com.
The real story in lab-grown diamonds is the outrageous markups other jewelers are charging for them.
That's Brian Stamey, Vice President of International Diamond Center.
Jewelry stores are marking up lab-grown diamonds as much as 800%. It's insane.
So instead of continuing to see customers overpay, IDC is changing the game.
For our customers, we have secured direct access to a wholesaler of fine quality lab-grown diamonds. Every size, every shape. IDC will facilitate the purchase at wholesale pricing directly from the grower. Look, we will always stand behind natural diamonds. But if a customer wants a lab-grown option, we can at least make sure they aren't being price gouged.
International Diamond Center.
For over 4 decades, IDC has stood for one thing above all, protecting our customers. No games, no inflated prices, just the diamond you want at the fair price you deserve.
So don't overpay. If you want a lab-grown diamond, come to IDC and save thousands. International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online, shopidc.com.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. Start your new year with a new truck.
Or shop everything under the sun.
Everything. Including new Camrys, Corollas, RAV4s, and more. Drive a new Tacoma for $289 per month, with 4-year maintenance included.
Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey,
we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
This hour of Senning Show sponsored by Trajan Wealth. Retirement planning built on trust.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Show. Time to fire up John's joints. It is that opportunity every afternoon at 3 o'clock to light up the news of the day, life, and everything in between. I am John Senning. He's Dizzy. And the only way to burn him down is with our man. I just learned that the Magic are. You thought I was gonna? No, God, no. How messed up would that be? I just start spilling your just deepest personal tea just out of nowhere, right on the air. Drew Garabo joins us. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, dudes?
I made that off the cuff Animal Kingdom reference. We've never been more into it. We're on a run to the end now.
Yeah.
So. The big thing that just happened was they found, because you almost forgot about it, and it's surprising that they brought it back because it's been so long. Pope, this spoiler's coming. The show is old. I'm sorry, spoiler's coming. Hurting people hurt. Some dudes spoiled the whole show for me, Andrew. But Pope killed Baz's girl.
Yeah.
They just found her. So nothing's happened yet, but I'm watching, I'm like, what is this body they're finding? And then they find her ID and you realize, so it's getting it's gotten so much better the more it goes on.
Now you can understand why I was very insistent that you didn't quit.
Yeah, I think so. Something. Can I just say this?
Yeah.
And I understand you got to suspend disbelief. I mean, for God's sakes, I'm a pro wrestling fan. none of these over-the-top insane heists and criminal acts that they do, like, never have they once been on anybody's radar. Like, nobody ever comes looking for the people. Very often, no masks. They're just, like, they just committed this huge robbery of a shipping port with no masks on in front of all these people where everybody's shooting guns and they escape by boat. And, like, I don't know if anything's going to come of that, but, like, all of these things they do, like, nobody ever comes looking. Like, the police are never on their tail. The police are on their tail for other reasons, but like, they just do these giant criminal acts, and the police, I guess, never try to solve them or never get close to finding them ever.
Well, there's that one cop who's like got him under the radar.
Well, right, that's happening right now. But still, when it comes to the specific crimes, like, nobody's ever getting busted for them.
It's silly,
but it's still it is a great show. Lots of things happening, and they have a formula for the seasons where they build and build, and by the time you get to the end of the season, it's just primo. Like that, and that's where we are right now. We're getting to this. How many seasons are there?
6, I think.
So we're about to be at the end of season 5.
Oh man!
And we're locked in. It took a while for us to get locked in.
Yep.
But we are absolutely locked in.
What a show!
John's Joints brought to you by Bubble Down Car Wash. As the new year has come upon us, something else you should try to do other than whatever else you want to do is keep your car clean all year long. It'll make you feel better, make you feel more organized. And Bubble Down is the place to do it, especially with that unlimited membership plan where you can go through as many times as you need, as you want. If your car is clean today, dirty tomorrow, maybe some birds flew over, maybe some bugs on the front, sand from the beach, whatever it may be, you can experience those long wash tunnels, spacious vacuums, and amazing staff every single time. Locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill. Make your way into your local Bubble Down today, and you will have the cleanest car in town every time you Bull Down. I think this might be, I guess they broke it an hour ago. I'm just now reading about it. Bradenton police say possible suspect is in custody after a woman was killed and another was hospitalized in a shooting at a medical complex earlier today. According to the Bradenton Police Department, shortly after 1 p.m., officers responded to reports of shots fired at the 5200 block of 4th Avenue Circle East in Bradenton. Police say 2 women were found at the scene. One was pronounced dead from injuries. The others was taken to the hospital. Shortly after 1, authorities said they pulled over a possible suspect near the Bradenton Area Convention Center in Palmetto. Obviously, the names of the victims have not been released. No details about what the hell happened or why this person opened fire in the medical complex have been released. But breaking shooting news in Bradenton.
I've been to my share of medical complexes over the last couple of years. Never does it enter your mind that anyone could go there with a gun, you know?
Yeah, there are those places. And sadly, this feels targeted. I don't want to speak out of turn and say that it definitely was, but feels like maybe somebody knew somebody who went there to take somebody out. But still, just another day and another sad local story with a shooting down in Bradenton.
When you say this one feels targeted, again, we're just engaging in conjecture here. Like, probably, I can only think someone who is either misdiagnosed or their relative died under medical care.
Oh, I didn't even think that.
Or something like that.
I didn't even think that way. I was thinking scorned lover, girlfriend works at medical complex type stuff, not necessarily what was that show that we watched years ago? Dr. Death. Remember the guy that messed up all those surgeries? Something like that didn't even cross my mind, but that would certainly be salacious.
Was Joshua Jackson in a fat suit for that? Do I remember that correctly? Was he?
I guess that was the one where he was in the fat suit because it was a good show, but I remember multiple people saying that it almost. I think later on he was in a fat suit.
Yeah, because he gained a lot of weight or something after they shut him down.
Here it is. Dr. D. The first thing that pops up is a thread from Reddit. Dr. Death, detail of the show driving me crazy. Who made the decision to put this fat suit on Joshua Jackson? Fat suits,
never good.
They just never, especially depending on who's, who pulled it off, I think, and even won maybe even an Oscar for it is
Martin Short.
Brendan Fraser.
The Whale.
In The Whale, which I never watched.
Me either.
Dude,
it just looks depressing.
Dude, we turned it on. The first, I could be wrong. I believe the first 2 minutes of that movie is morbidly obese Brendan Fraser beating his meat.
Yeah, that's
why. Getting caught, right?
Yeah, I didn't get past that.
Yeah. I mean, I watched that scene 15 times.
Oh, sure.
But after that.
But nothing past that.
Yeah, after that, I was like, I can't do this.
No, I keep finishing.
On to Magic Mike.
Yeah, I can't.
Dude, Magic Mike's great, by the way.
Have you seen?
You would say that.
I
saw the first one. No, just the first one.
They get better. I'd like to say they get better and better. But they get better and better because Salma Hayek ends up joining the fray at the end. And I want to say I want to say it gets out of the stripping a little bit, and I think Channing Tatum and Selma Hayek have like a dance. They're like a dance partners.
Oh.
I could be wrong about that, but it's funny. We're talking about shows that may have a little bit of homoerotic tendencies. Did you see that article in Daily Mail today that said, hooked on heated rivalry, psychotherapist explains why so many women enjoy watching homosexual sex.
Why?
And it breaks it down, and it's kind of crazy. There are 14 total sex scenes across the 6-part series.
All right.
And while it doesn't feature a single female sexual scene, it is focused on these two men who are hockey players and making gay love to each other. And what they build upon is pretty much that women like to see the dynamic between two men because they say it's more equal than the sexual relationship between a man and a woman. If we look through a psychological lens, the reason so many women are drawn to male same-sex romance isn't about the explicit side. It's more about what the connection represents emotionally. In so many traditional stories, the focus is on male power or the way a woman's body is being looked at. But the stories like Heated Rivalry shift that focus entirely by taking the female body out of the center of the narrative. The emotional bond can actually feel a lot safer and more authentic to watch.
Do you think the same applies to why so many men love watching lesbian stuff? No, we just like it because two women are hot.
We're just like, just two hot babes. Yeah. No, I don't think that's what it is. And honestly, it's a fun thing to read, but I think we're maybe giving too much credit to every woman who's watching the show because some of them are just being turned on by two hot studs banging each other. Like I don't think you have to break down the analysis of the brain to understand that it's just two studs.
Do you think most dudes who enjoy watching women together on adult content would rather watch just two women together or a dude and two women together?
Wait, ask it again?
Most dudes who enjoy watching two women together, do they enjoy just straight up lesbian stuff or threesome with a guy and two girls?
I don't know. I think there's probably like subsections there. We had a guy call yesterday that was like, I can't even have a dude in my porn at all. So that's probably an extreme. Dizzy was out of the room at the time. I think it was him. But no, it's probably like subsects of people. I think some are enjoying the fact that there's not a man there. I think when you add in the man, there's more of a connection to like what could be in reality. Like you look at two women, and obviously you're not going to be able to picture yourself or think of a scenario where you're in it because there's no men.
Right.
When there's a man, you can go, well, that could be me. Yeah. I could be the guy in that threesome.
Interesting. Do you think that they would rather watch just two dudes or the Devil's Three-Way?
Probably the Devil's Three-Way. It's kind of him talking about putting themselves in it again.
Yeah.
I think it would be more of that.
There's probably studies out there for that.
Yeah, there probably really, really are. I touched on this earlier, but we can dig in a little bit more. President Trump earlier today has threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act against Minnesota if the state declines to stop rioters from attacking immigration and customs enforcement officers. Under the Insurrection Act, the president can deploy the military and federalize the National Guard in response to the civil disorder or an armed rebellion against the U.S. government. If the corrupt this is a post from the president. If the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act. Many presidents have done this before me, Trump warned earlier today on True Social. It is it's crazy how we throw around the term like desensitized. Like I think even in a short period of time we can become so desensitized. Like just these images of people, and I keep saying they look like they should be fighting in Fallujah or somewhere other war-torn country. They don't look like they're dressed to handle law enforcement activities on an American street. But it's like you see them now, and they pop up on your feed every day, and you see them. That's off, lately been the top story, and you see these guys in military fatigues dragging people, out of their car or whatever it is, and it's just we shouldn't be seeing those images. Like we should never get to a point in the United States of America where men or women in military fatigues are pulling people out of there. Even if you agree with what they're doing,
right?
I think it's the imagery that has a larger effect on society than maybe we realize when it's happening in real time.
It does, and I loved what you had to say earlier about how no one should want troops going into cities like this and taking people out. But I remember the first time I visited New York after 9/11, and right outside Trump Tower, they had their automatic weapons and fatigues and it's a shocking view, you know.
And you want to know what's crazy? You'll see those people out at sporting events, out at sometimes even at the Amp. Like you go to even Ray J for a football game.
Oh, yeah.
They're not often. They don't have. I think having the faces covered somehow makes it a little more startling at times.
Yep.
But depending on what you go to, there'll be guys with long guns and camo on outside of a sporting event. And I just don't think that we should attempt to not feel super comfortable about that.
Yeah, and we're not saying that they shouldn't be there because we like security and safety, but it's just very arresting when you see them.
Well, and there are people, and I don't, know enough about this belief system, but there are many people out there who would tell you this is by design, and they want ultimately us to be desensitized with the idea of people in military garb on every corner around the country. Ugh. And this is, I won't say isolated, but it's fairly isolated. They put the ice in isolated, if you know what I'm saying. It's just not good. Like, it shouldn't, even if you are 100% pro ice, I don't know that you should see the pictures coming out of Minnesota and like get a boner.
It's so unnatural to see them storming restaurants and just busting in there and asking the staff for papers. Like, I always thought that was something that happened in Germany. You know what I mean?
You saw Rogan came out against the whole thing. And then the Department of Homeland Security is now clapping back at Rogan and telling him why he's so wrong for and he pretty much said the same thing. He just said, like, that isn't something we should want to see. I mean, he did throw out the term Gestapo, which I think, is obviously going to ruffle some feathers.
Sure.
But just life comes at you fast, man. I mean, there was a moment of time where people thought Joe Rogan had probably one of the bigger hands in ultimately getting Donald Trump elected when he decided to throw that endorsement out. And here we are, 11 months into it, and he's throwing around terms like Gestapo. Life is crazy, man. Trump's threat comes in the aftermath of an ICE agent shooting a suspected illegal immigrant during a scuffle at a traffic stop last night in Minneapolis. Officials allege that two individuals attacked the officer on behalf of the suspected illegal immigrant with a shovel and a broom handle. The subject of the stop then got loose and attacked the officer with either a broomstick or a shovel before getting shot in the leg. The individual, who's a Venezuelan man, is now in federal custody. This obviously taking place a week after the ICE officer fatally shot the activist Renee Good, who accelerated her SUV in some sort of direction. Did you see the update about the guy, the ICE agent? The immigration officer who fatally shot Renee Nicole Good, they're saying, suffered internal bleeding after being clipped in the harrowing encounter. A Department of Homeland Security official told the media Jonathan Ross suffered the bleeding to his torso. The DHS official did not elaborate on how severe the internal bleeding was, but Ross was hospitalized after the incident and released later that day.
I just, what I saw of the video didn't look like any internal bleeding would happen, but I'm no forensic psychologist or forensic, whatever.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers to him, man.
Hope he's all right.
Sounds like he's struggling, really going through it.
But also, this is just maybe more of a medical question. Can you go into the hospital with severe internal bleeding? That's a quote from them. Yeah. Can you go into the hospital with severe internal bleeding and then be released later that day?
Oh, sure. It's just a minor.
Like, I had a bad ear infection, and they were like, we've got to admit you immediately. You might die. This guy, just saying, was bleeding internally, and they were like, take it. You can head on home, big guy.
Put some dirt on it.
Yeah. It's definitely.
We're laughing, but we really hope that he's okay.
Yeah, of course. It is just
brutal injury.
It's just interesting.
Yep.
And again, who knows? I don't know how internal injuries get done.
Yeah, there are no doctors here.
Yeah, how do they know you're internally bleeding?
They get up in them guts.
Okay.
They get up in them guts and they're like, oh, your guts are bleeding. It's all bloody up in there.
Okay.
Get out of here. Go home. Rest easy. I don't think did you guys have anybody local yesterday that didn't have cell phone service that in the Tampa Bay area that didn't have that the Verizon was down all day?
Yes, my son and my baby mama.
Oh, really?
Neither one of them had service with Verizon, but I did, something strangely enough.
So I was mentioning it earlier that I was kind of just rechecking X last night to see what people were saying. Tons of people from Orlando. Like the way that I saw people saying last night, social media can't verify it, but that a large area of Orlando, the Verizon users in Orlando didn't have it. Up and down the the East Coast, but rest easy. Verizon said today that it is going to begin issuing $20 credits to the accounts of customers affected by Wednesday's day-long cellular service problem. Maybe my mind just works differently because by the time it got to last night, and it had been like 7 or 8 hours, I wouldn't say that I was worried, but we were texting. I just said, this feels beyond the scope of just a naturally occurring outage. I was surprised that even late into last night, how like pissed off people were. I understand if your phone's not working, you're going to be mad.
Yeah.
I just thought that at a certain point last night, there would have been more questions about what was happening and less anger. Like I saw people posting videos like, we pay a premium for our Verizon service and it's been out for 8 hours, which I get. I just expected to see more like why and how does the biggest cellular provider get wiped out for an entire day on the East Coast of the country.
And on a day when we were allegedly going into Iran, when their internet was allegedly out. Like you said, why isn't anybody asking those questions? I get being mad. Look, I almost wasn't able to post my microwaving fish video.
Geez.
That would have been a true tragedy.
That's thoughts and prayers
Thank you.
content right there. To help provide some relief, we are giving you a $20 account credit that can be easily redeemed by logging into your My Verizon app, the company announced. Verizon told customers who are still experiencing problems with their cellular devices to please restart your device. The old turn it off and turn it back on trick.
Oh, yeah.
The provider said rebooting would be the fastest way to reconnect your phone to the network and resolve any lingering connection problems. You know what it was that I guess maybe it makes it weirder was that it had like the SOS was flashing. For everybody who didn't have service, it was like flashing SOS, which, what's SOS mean?
Save our souls.
Exactly.
Or save our ships.
Either one of those would be
or S on a shingle.
Either one of those would be
sink or swim.
You ever eat that S on a shingle?
That's chipped beef, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
that's a weird word.
I've had it. I've had it. Flavorless was my takeaway from it. I think I had it at a little diner out by my parents once, and it's first of all the beef is like not beef.
Right.
It's mostly canned, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like a canned beef, and then the gravy is
not gravy.
Flavorless. It's like it's probably just flour. It's just flour and butter with beef over a piece of toast.
By the way, we were talking about diners last night on Drew Garaba Live, and somebody called from your favorite spot down in Osprey.
Oh, Max's Table?
That's the one.
Dude, truly. And you know that I'm a pancake snob, and maybe not even a snob.
Give me your hot cake hot take.
Dude, my hot take is that Mickey D's has the best pancakes on planet Earth.
Oh, man.
Dude, but Max's, Danielle loves pancakes. So very often when we go out to eat, she'll get a pancake for us to share with our meal.
Same.
And I have a couple bites of it, and I'll go, okay, that's a pancake.
Yep.
It's a pancake. To perk my ears up and for me to go, now that's a pancake.
Right.
It's got to be something special, and one of the only pancakes to properly perk me up is Max's Table. It is... Now, some people are going to say, how could you say that? It has some of these similar flavor profiles to the Mickey D's hot cake in that a McDonald's pancake is cakey, and it's got a certain sweetness, almost a vanilla flavor to it. And that's what I like from the hot cakes down at Max's Table.
In one of your many travels across the bridge to Tampa, you need to stop by Brunchies. There's one on 54 in the Lutz area, and there's one on Dale Mabry and Northdale, and they have phenomenal flapjacks.
Like
phenomenal.
You go flapjack or French toast is? If you had the choice, gun to the head.
Flapjack.
That'd be a weird gun to the
Flapjack.
head.
Yeah.
You got to make a decision. No, you got to make a decision.
Waffles over everything, though.
Oh, come on.
In a good way or not?
No.
You don't like waffles?
Well, I hate to. Yeah, I agree.
That's insane.
I mean, I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree. I mean, if the decision came down to it. And the other thing is,
You'd go waffle over pancake or French toast?
Gun to the head?
Yeah.
Gun to the head, yeah. I mean, depending on where I'm at, I'm just more likely to enjoy, like the numbers don't lie. And I'm more likely to enjoy a waffle from an average random place than I am a pancake.
Huh.
And when you get the right waffle where like it's got to have some sugar in the mix, because then when it gets just perfectly crisped, you get almost this like crust on the outside that really is just kind of caramelized sugar. Like I love Waffle House, and I also think Waffle House waffles are
elite,
delicious.
Yeah. Especially when you get the syrup and it just stays in those little pouches.
You get those.
Oh man,
you get those little holes that you just fill. You just fill all those holes.
Pancakes are like Fruity Pebbles. You have like 10 seconds to eat it, and then it's just be mush.
You mean if you smother the whole thing first?
Yes.
Yeah, he's right. It does turn to absolute mush, and when it's cold, it's like.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. Oh,
There's something to dipping a pancake. I think it's an underrated way to eat it. But if you keep a little dish of syrup, rather than smother the whole thing, and then you just kind of like dip.
When I was dating Nicole, she used to have salad dressing. She would dip the salad into the salad dressing. I was like,
instead of putting it all over the.
I was like, that's kind of like that.
You're in a better place.
Yeah. And that was the last day I saw it. I'm not sure if you touched on it last night, but this is exciting. And again, Drew's been talking about how he doesn't know if he's going to go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go, but this is exciting, and I've wanted to see this guy in concert forever, and I haven't. Country music star Tim McGraw will be performing during the Tampa Bay Lightning's outdoor game at Raymond James Stadium in February as the Tampa Bay Lightning take on the Boston Bruins February 1st, 6:30 p.m. on that rink that will be carefully constructed on the field of Raymond James Stadium. Tim McGraw will lead the first intermission performance during the game, and it's no Kid Rock like we saw at the at the All-Star game years ago, but Tim McGraw is a huge draw, and I'm excited.
We got to watch Kid Rock with Rondé Barber.
I was telling Danielle that story because we were watching that Raise the Flags and Rondé's in it. I said, would you believe that I stood shoulder to shoulder with Rondé watching Kid Rock? We were in a row of seats with no seats with Ben Swig and Rondé Barber. They let us come down and stand with them because we wanted to watch Kid Rock up close when he performed at the halftime show at the All-Star game.
So my strategy for the Stadium Series game, thanks to my buddy Stupid Stevie, our buddy, Stupid Stevie.
Yeah.
He said with the Miami game that they played, wait till the day of.
Yeah.
And he said the day of, there are going to be people looking to unload tickets.
That is the trick. We were talking about Bucks games earlier and the price of tickets. Our buddy Jared, Ride or Die, that has become his new model where he gets those tickets for the game 30 minutes before kickoff. And I mean, a lot of people aren't comfortable with the unknown, and you want to know where you're sitting, and you want to know, and I know you do more than most probably even, but just I think if you do wait, you can get seats that you would never have been able to get if you would have bought them ahead of time.
You just have to be at peace with not going, with like failing to find an affordable pair of seats. But I get the feeling if we wait on it and day of, funny, our buddy Chris Kren, shout out to Kren. When's the last time we talked to him with the Lightning?
I saw him. The email came through today about something with the Stadium Series, and it was from him. And I was like, oh, Krenny. Krenny and the Jets.
So I emailed him back, and I said, there must be an error. My tickets were not attached to this email. And he got a great deflection. He said, always a great day when I hear from Drew Bravo in my inbox.
Be like, no, bud.
But seriously.
But seriously,
where are the tickets?
Those? Man, do you think he is under like advisement that he can't speak to anybody?
No, I just think the higher you climb up any organization's corporate ladder, the less they want you out there being yourself in the media.
I guess I could probably get that. But Chris Kren, if you're out there, if you happen to listen, buddy. You're still the man.
Oh, and congratulations to Gabby Shirley.
Oh my gosh.
How do we not say that?
I mean, I guess that's how it works, but we saw her that day, and I remember we were thinking maybe that could be a thing. And then now there's a baby.
Yeah, I mean, baby's not allowed on the couch.
I guess that's how it. Rosie on the couch, baby not on the couch. Yeah, I guess time just flies. But when I saw that she had the baby, because she was also like working the desk like 2 weeks ago.
I know. Beautiful baby.
Beautiful. Babies are beautiful.
Most of them.
Yeah. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, more joints to dig into. I had this yesterday, and I forgot to get to it. Drew, I don't know if you've ever thought about moving to L.A., but they're trying to do away with this law. But there is a law currently on the books still in L.A. that will make it so that Drew Garabo could and would never, ever move there. I can't wait to tell you about it. And I also have we went deep in on the scum of the earth that don't pick up after their dogs. There's a story up in New Jersey about what a condo complex is doing to try to right the wrongs of these disgusting people who don't pick up after their dog's poo-poo. All that and a bunch more coming up next on the back half of John's Joints. Imagine all that can happen in 5 years. Your job may change, kids will grow, new memes will become cool and uncool. But also, if you had the most reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and that price didn't change for 5 years, well, thanks to the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you actually don't have to worry about that part of your future. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to your devices that need them the most, that finds and fixes issues before you even notice them. It's like a super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from online threats. Plus, you're going to get incredible gaming speeds on multiple devices and no one battling for bandwidth, all locked in for the next 5 years. Reliable, and it's important that that price will stay the same, all with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. You can make that a reality today. Check out Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Highest from Jamaica meets the highest from the west. Yes, I am impressed. No revolution past the rest. Yeah.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Congratulations to your Tampa Bay Lightning on their 11-game win streak.
The Lightning win it!
Go Bolts. From 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Hillsborough, an accident has been blocking the center lane along southbound I-75 just past Fowler. And it looks like there's also some blockage involved with a crash eastbound on Adamo Drive at Falkenberg. Over in the Safety Harbor area of Pinellas, there's an accident northbound on McMullen Booth Road approaching Enterprise. This is Jim with traffic.
2 family members were violently rear-ended, but insurance denied liability. Farah and Farah used crash data to prove fault and secured $3 million. Farah and Farah's ready to cook, Tampa.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as the Strip.
So, you're ready to propose, huh?
Yeah, man. She's definitely the one.
What are we thinking about the ring? I got my wife's at Hellsberg. I couldn't recommend a better jeweler.
I could use some help with that.
Man, go to Hellsberg. I had no idea how many details you need to consider. Did you know you can get a natural or lab-grown diamond? I didn't. Figure out what she wants. Trust me, they'll make it happen.
Start your story with Hellsberg. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
The reason many of us hate insurance companies is because some of them act like bullies. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been dealing with these creatures my whole career. Whether it's a workers' comp claim, an auto accident, or a nursing home or medical mishap, the playbook is often the same: deny and delay. We became the largest injury firm in America for a reason. We fight the bullies. They know who we are, and I know it makes a difference for our clients. Just go to forthepeople.com and see our results and our verdicts after those bullies gave us their final offer. Hiring the wrong firm can be disastrous. Hiring the right firm could substantially increase your settlement. It's easy to get going. Visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer, or call us on your cell at Pound Law, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, forthepeople.com.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Annuities, non-advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Tampa, Florida. It's your boy Bert Kreischer, the Machine. Woo! I'm back, baby! I will see you at the Benchmark International Arena January 30th on the Permission to Party World Tour. Get your tickets at BertBertBert.com. I'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. Start your new year with a new truck.
Or shop everything under the sun.
Everything. Including new Camrys, Corollas, RAV4s, and more. Drive a new Tacoma for $289 per month with 4-year maintenance included.
Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey,
we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible using the latest technology. Our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage Dental now for that confident smile that lasts a lifetime. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call 800-313-9966. 800-313-9966. That's 800-313-9966.
You could win a new Corvette at the Florida Strawberry Festival from Stingray Chevrolet Plant City and Stingray Chevrolet Bartow, the 17th annual new vehicle raffle. This year, you could win a brand new 2026 Corvette Z06. Tickets still just $5. Every dollar benefits unity in the community. Enter at StingrayChevroletRaffle.com. Together, let's drive.
No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older. $5 per entry. Void where prohibited. Winner selected March 8th, 2026 at 5 p.m. EDT. All proceeds benefit Unity in the Community, Inc. See official rules for details.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensate for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Sniffles and sneezes got you down? GoodRx is here to help with big savings on commonly prescribed cold and flu meds. GoodRx is free and easy to use. GoodRx is accepted at all major pharmacies like CVS, Walmart, and Walgreens. Just search your prescription, find a coupon, then show your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx is not insurance, but it works whether you have insurance or not. If you do, GoodRx may beat your copay price. Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com to save today.
Bulls fans, score a one-of-a-kind Lightning football jersey with the purchase of a ticket pack to the Lightning game on Thursday, January 29th versus the Jets. It's the perfect attire for the Navy Federal Credit Union Stadium Series game. Go to TampaBayLightning.com/ticket packs to get yours today.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah and Farah anytime.
Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Big wind around for a time tonight. The winds will be diminishing late tonight. It's going to be cold. We'll see lows in town in the mid-30s. The freeze is likely across our inland counties. Lots of sunshine, crisp and chilly on your Friday, with high temperatures struggling to reach 60 degrees.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Always in a race, like I'm running out of space. I'm just trying to do it great, mama.
Welcome back to Senning Show. You're in the midst of John's Joints every afternoon during the 3 o'clock hour. Myself, John Senning, Dizzy, and Drew Garabo fire up the news of the world and much, much more. Drew Garabo Live is headed your way in about 20 minutes. Your next chance at $1,000 comes up at 5 o'clock. So make sure you're keeping it locked to the bone all day, every day, so you can get that cheddar. Anybody seen a billboard?
Dude, I heard all those calls coming in when you asked for people to call if they see. Do the billboards even really exist?
The only person who said they saw one is Chase in the Place. He said he saw it on Gandy. I'm not sure that he's not operating a PSYOP on behalf of CMG.
Agreed.
And he's the only person walking around here saying that he's seen a billboard. So I don't know who's paying him to say that they saw a billboard, but the only human being I know that saw one is Chase.
And for a guy who does all the social media, you'd think he would have grabbed something.
That's a good point.
Come on, Chase.
Come on, Chase.
Yeah, Chase, get in the place.
Dude, he was like placed by the Cox family in the gear to he's Chase Cox. That's actually his real name.
It's a great name for a male porn star. Hey, my name's Chase Cox. What do you do for a living? Chase Cox.
In case you didn't know, if you haven't been outside or you're just don't know anything, it's very cold, and it's going to get even colder.
Oh, man.
The cold shelters are opening up tonight and Friday night across the Bay Area as freezing temperatures are expected in the coming days. You just heard Paul Delgado say it. Over the next couple days, we will be fighting to get anywhere near 60 degrees. Tomorrow morning, it'll be in the 30s. Unless you're listening to us way, way south, tomorrow morning will be in the 30s. If you're a little more inland and a little more north, there's a chance you could see wind chills in the 20s. We talked a little bit about at the beginning of the show. I'm not sure if you saw it, Drew. Our buddy Mike from Mike's Weather Page is trying to get people to travel to a snow party up in the panhandle of the state. I was reading some stuff this morning. All of the models showing a very rare snowstorm cutting through the southeast that will affect Georgia and the panhandle of Florida and in a bunch of areas that aren't used to getting snow. And they said if the models hold to tonight, lock it in. Like there will be undeniably some snow somewhere in the southeast.
On my drive in, I was on the Howard Franklin Bridge, and I could feel the wind like kind of pushing my car a little bit. And then when I got to the south end of it, that water was breaching the wall.
I thought I was the only one I was driving. I was like, did my car just move?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, it's crazy with the soft top. Like you feel, feel everything. Like you can even. I don't know that I actually felt the wind coming through my car, but it definitely gives you a vibe of when it's windy. And it's very rare, and I think it's because we're stacking cold fronts on top of each other. It's very rare that we ever get a cold rain in Florida because the rain usually brings in the cold on the backside, but it was already cold. So the rain yesterday into this morning, a rare occurrence in the state of Florida for it to be that chilly while windy as hell and rainy as hell. Not a fan of the cold rain, but I love it. I overwarmed myself today in this very thick flannel that has me just the amount of sweat running down my butt crack right now is just astronomical.
Astronomical.
Yeah, I see what I did
Good
there.
one.
So yes, the information is out there. If you're somebody who does not have a warm place, all of the different counties have areas where you can go and keep warm. I'm going to ask this gently, and I don't mean for it to be defensive.
Okay.
Is offensive, and somebody needs to be defensive. Is this like a pussified thing about the state of Florida that we have to have cold weather shelters when it gets this cold? But I mean, the 30s are like, that's actually legitimately cold. It's not just cold for Florida.
Yeah, and with our unhomed population, they need to get inside someplace relatively warm.
They really do.
We got a bunch of them.
Because I just wonder.
Homeless people?
Bums.
Yeah, hobos. I just wonder, like in a real, well, I guess there's just shelters in the winter all the time. Like if you lived in a real wintry place, do they open up shelters like that if it's just going to be 30 degrees?
I would imagine any state, if it dips below 40, probably opens up shelters for homeless people.
Yeah, and who knows? In the winter, in certain places, they might just have shelters. Like they might just have shelters all winter long. Because I remember growing up when it would get down, we'd talk like this when it would get down to, 5, 10, negative wind chill, all of that. Like that's what it was like. Put your pets inside, make sure that if you don't have a home, then you have a place to go. But here, we get dip below 40 and we need to protect everybody. Please bring your animals inside.
Oh my God, yes.
If you're somebody who leaves your animals outside, that would be a separate conversation.
Right.
Do you remember, I don't know if either of you remember this, when I went on a rant about the dogs that were being kept at my parents' neighbor's house?
Yeah.
They had the big, what are they called? I think they're
bull
great,
mastiffs?
Yeah, like mastiffs or Great Danes or something that had lived outside through hurricanes, through the coldest of weather, through all of that. And I don't know what I shared and what I didn't share.
Oh, what
But there
happened?
was I'll just tell you, there was an anonymous letter that was put in their mailbox about how cruel it was to put these animals through this.
Yeah.
And it's just a bummer. Like, I couldn't imagine living next to where these dogs are barking all day, and you literally have hurricanes that come through and cold weather, and you just have to look at them. Like, it's a bit of a bummer.
Sure.
So I did get the update for anybody who remembers that story.
Yells?
The dogs are gone. I don't know what they did with them, but the cage
Someone freed them?
The cage is gone. It was funny because my dad sent me a picture of the cages being gone. He said, "Free at last, free at last."
Lord have mercy, free at last.
So I don't know. Well, because there was a conspiracy theory among some people that the first dog had died and they put it in the burn pit. So somebody said,
What?
Somebody said, where are they? And then my dad just sent a picture of their big fire pit. Because I guess one got because they never treated them for heartworms or anything, so they were out there all the time. One of them got heartworms and just terrible.
man.
Is that illegal?
It is.
That's what I was
Well,
thinking.
it's not. It's shockingly not.
What?
It's shockingly not illegal.
Well, I'm not that shocked. Like, if your pet dies, I think you have the right to dispose of it.
No. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the act of keeping them out there in
Oh
the cold.
God,
and all of
no, that should be illegal.
Yeah,
but
it's
like,
not, though.
When your dog dies, are you legally allowed to cremate it yourself in a fire pit?
I would think so.
Okay,
I mean,
not that you'd want to.
Probably depending on.
Is that a Mo DeWitt question?
Yeah,
Because I'm Googling and it said,
Oh.
while it may be possible to attempt to burn a pet yourself, it is strongly discouraged due to legal restrictions.
About fire, probably, not about the pet.
Good call.
Yeah.
It's probably about something like that.
That's why you do it Breaking Bad style and do it in some acid in your bathtub.
Just get a little, what's it called? One of those tubs? Not a tub. What do they
A
keep
tote?
it? The crates? Not a crate.
Tupperware. Oh.
Get a barrel. Tupperware.
Well, I'm thinking of like those Tupperware, like those big Tupperware things
Oh,
that you
yeah.
like pack your stuff in.
Oh, like your fake trees.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I never seen one, but I'm sure
You hear about them.
I'm sure I've heard about them a time or two. Since we are talking dog adjacent, I'll hit on this story real quick. A snooty New Jersey condo complex that sits right on the Hudson River is cracking down on residents who don't pick up their dog's doo-doo. And we've heard other places do this before. Leaving behind your pooch's pile can come back to bite you at Hudson Harbor in Edgewater, where dog owners must pay $200 when you move in. You have to pay $200 to swab your dog to get their genetic data on file. Samples from the canine culprits are then sent to a lab in Tennessee called Pooprints, which helps bust owners, leading to $250 fines. So if they find a pile that has not been picked up, they grab it, they send it to the lab, and then they find out which dog that it lives in the complex matches with the DNA, and then you get yourself a $250 fine.
I'd support it.
I have zero problem with
Yeah.
that. And it's crazy that it's come to this.
Right.
I say that it's the craziness of it is more about the craziness of inconsiderate people who it's just so gross.
Yeah.
Like in common areas. Like if you don't pick up after your dog, what would happen if everybody didn't pick up after their dog, and then your dog is out walking in the grass, walking through other dogs' poop? Let's say you got kids out there. It is just I almost want to run for mayor just so that can be my number one. That'll be that will be what I run on is cleaning up St. Pete.
St. Pete's a dog city.
It really is. And how many people out there are not picking up after their dog?
Like it's the same people who I hate to assassinate your people, but people who smoke and throw their butts out the window.
That is horrific.
Same thing.
And it's not my people, but my people adjacent. It is just a funny thing that, like, I think there are people probably out there who are eco-friendly, to say the least, but are smokers and just don't think that throwing your cigarette butt out the window is littering. And the worst is when someone will throw it out of the window and then it's like at a stop sign or something and it's still burning.
Oh, yeah.
And then that starts running through your, like runs up through your air conditioner.
AC, yeah.
And you've got, because here's the thing. When the time is right, I'll burn a heater, but I don't want to burn a heater, at noon on a Tuesday when I'm stopped at a red light in St. Pete.
You want to burn a heater on your own terms.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah. What's the LA story? I got to find out.
Oh, the LA story is the headline reads, LA moves to toss out uncommonly silly law on playing catch. The Los Angeles City Council voted on Tuesday to move forward with repealing a city law that one member of the panel described as uncommonly silly. In a 14-0 vote, the council voted to direct the city attorney to draft an ordinance to repeal the Los Angeles Municipal Code Section 5616, which makes playing catch on residential streets or sidewalks punishable by a fine and even jail time. The section of the law at issue states no person shall play ball or any game of sport with a ball or football or throw, cast, shoot, or discharge. It gets really convoluted here. Stone, pellet, bullet, or ball, or any other missile in, over, across, or near a street or sidewalk, or in any public park, except on those portions of said part set apart for such purposes.
Damn, what if you went to LA and you ran into your stepson?
Yeah.
What's his name? DJ Blaze?
Dude,
you guys would get arrested immediately.
You guys don't know, and you're just like, let's
have a catch.
Yeah. Let's book a trip so we can go play catch in a beautiful location, and then you go all the way to LA, and next thing you know, you find yourself locked up in prison because you played catch in the wrong place.
Rodney King, you just beat you down.
I would love to have an online sign-up sheet of listeners who want to play catch with me, and then once a week we go to a park around here in St. Petersburg, and we have a catch, whether it's football, baseball, whatever.
Dude, you want to know what is an underrated? It's catch in a way. I don't know if the catch purists appreciate it. And I don't think it really has a real name, but we played it when Trent was here and we went to the beach. The thing with the Velcro paddle and the tennis ball.
Yeah.
That's great.
That shouldn't be as much fun as it is. And I don't know what it is about a ball flying through the air that then sticks to the Velcro pad on your hand that is just so invigorating.
Oh, it's great.
It really is.
I'm glad you guys got to do that.
Oh, yeah, it was fun. He had never done it before.
Oh.
So he thought it was like the greatest thing ever. And
that makes sense because I feel like that's like an 80s, 90s thing.
I don't know that you see a lot of them anymore. But
I forgot about it until you mentioned it. I go, that was a thing.
Remember Pro Kadima?
No.
With the big wooden paddles at the beach and the little racquetball, and you would sit there on the beach and you would just bounce it and you hit it like pickleball, really, and you play it on the beach.
What's it called?
It was, I think, Pro Kadima was the brand name. It was a big wooden paddle, Kadema.
And I had this and then lost it, but you reminded me with the smoking stuff. Along with your health, smoking can also take a serious toll on your wallet. In a bid to help the estimated 49.2 million tobacco users in the U.S., a recent study calculated the amount a Florida smoker spends on the harmful habit over a lifetime. Diz, did you see the story? Do you have a guess? What would be your guess? The average Florida smoker spends on cigarettes in a lifetime.
Okay,
assuming an adult smokes one pack of cigarettes per day, starting at 21, and then an assumed lifespan of 48 years.
Whatever you're thinking, go higher.
48 years of smoking. How much is the cigarette pack? I don't even know that.
John?
$20?
$12.
$12?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
More than that.
$3 million in your lifetime. The number is based on the average age at which a smoker dies, which is, according to the report, 69 years old.
Yeah.
So if you can't quit it, if you don't want to quit it for any other reason, just think of the millions and millions of dollars that you could potentially be wasting.
You're only on the hundreds of thousands right now,
dude,
right?
John's in the hundreds of dollars. The thing is, it's not the cigarettes that's the most amount of money, and it's medical bills. But the number one thing that contributes to that amount of money.
Yes, stolen lighters.
Incorrect. But John will do that. It's opportunity cost. Investments that you could have made with the cigarettes that you're buying that cost you over $1 million.
Yeah, it's something.
Don't smoke.
They definitely.
My big mama didn't realize earlier. I don't smoke cigarettes, but when it comes to weed, she goes, "You're just lighting your money on fire." I'm like, "Oh, that's not all it is."
But at least
it's
you're
medicine.
At least you're getting high then.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I teased it, so I'm just gonna hit it so I can say paid off on a tease. We were talking about the houses earlier that you never want to live in. This one out in Carrollwood, the Hillsborough County woman accused of killing her sister and burying her in the backyard was found guilty of second-degree murder yesterday. Deborah Patton stood trial this week in the May 2021 killing of her sister, Karen. She then buried her in the backyard.
That's illegal, right?
It is illegal,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean,
to bury in the
killing
backyard. Yeah, the bury in the backyard, I don't know about the legalities there, but...
You can burn them, though, just like your pets.
Exactly. Do not go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is headed your way next. $1,000. Your chance, 5 o'clock. So make sure you're here for it. We'll be back live tomorrow, 1 p.m. in the mix. Free ball and freight haul and freeloading Friday. So you better be here. Goodbye. Thank you, Diz. Thank you, Drew.
Never made the world any better than love.
listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back and right when you need it. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday. Need money to go to Thailand to do totally normal and not illegal weird stuff? We've got you covered. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash every single weekday. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
At last check in Hillsborough, the 3 left lanes were blocked from an overturned vehicle along southbound I-75 just past Fowler, which is causing major delays. Meanwhile, crews are trying to clear a crash eastbound on Adamo Drive at Falkenberg. A safety harbor right northbound on McMillan Booth Road approaching Enterprise is now off on the shoulder. This is Jim with traffic.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Tampa Bay, how confident are you in your home service company? If you hesitate, it's time to call Hawkins Service Company. For over 30 years, Hawkins has delivered trusted air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and pool equipment services, all backed by industry-leading service guarantees and thousands of 5-star reviews. New customers get 10% off any service when you mention The Bone. Book online at HawkinsServiceCo.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Right now, trade up and drive into 2026 for less. They aren't waiting. Get their best offers on new Chevys right here in the new year. They'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle. Keep the cash or use the trade up and save even more. Start 2026 behind the wheel of something new before the best are sold. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Right now, when you walk into a Burlington, you're walking into deals on top of deals during our Oh Wow Winter Clearance event. That's main character energy. Wow. Find tons of markdowns up to 70% off other retailers' prices on clearance items. Because at Burlington, the deals aren't the only thing turning heads. Save at our Oh Wow Winter Clearance event now. Seriously, with these savings, why shop anywhere else?
Burlington deals, brands, wow.
Styles and selection vary by location.
It's 2026. New year, new you, new resolutions to keep for a couple weeks. Whether you're trying to eat healthy in the new year or not, your best choice is Omaha Steaks. They have multiple bundles to choose from. They have an all-protein pack if you're trying to slim down or eat clean, consisting of butcher's cut filet mignon